Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little bit of Wasted Space Live, back on Mars once again, and once again joined by none other than Mr. Texfire. How you doing, mate?
Howdy.
And Mr. Wedgehog. The usual crew.
Good evening.
We will try our best to cause some sort of carnage, chaos, and the other things, I think, as usual this evening. Just going to get the map loaded up in the background, because of course it's survival, so leaving it running before we've started the stream isn't a great plan. How is everybody in chat doing? Welcome, welcome. So what have you two been up to? Anything funky going on this holiday weekend?
I built a helicopter with actual wings on the rotors.
That sounds fairly funky. Did it work?
Your
It worked.
copter.
It worked fantastically.
What? Sorry, repeat that as a...
It worked without any flaw whatsoever. It
Are
was
you
perfect.
lying to me?
I am not lying. There is proof of it.
What on earth?
I'm gonna have to have proof. I'm not believing it.
You saw it.
The man is not convinced. Oh, we're in an interesting position. I am in, the server is up. And come join, yes, look. For some reason, I'm in
Roger
first.
that.
Oh yes, we were
Did almost
dancing.
nothing interesting this weekend. I mowed my yard. That was about as exciting as it got.
Nice, nice, I like it. Yep, keeping things fresh. I did quite a lot of streaming. Sort of. And I released Group Survival finally. Wasn't everyone happy about that, right? Something like that? I hope so.
Yeah, so.
Wait, there was an episode of Group Survival.
Finally, yes. There was. It exists. It's a thing.
What's Group Survival again?
I don't know. Some people were like, I forgot about this series. Like, oh, right. So we were that memorable. It was just stuck in your brain that well that a month away, and everyone's just like, what's that? Sorry? Survival? Don't remember it.
I wish I believed that you were joking, Wedgie, but I just don't know.
Well, as you have learned tonight, I have seen very few things, so I'll leave that one up to the unknown. Something.
Votes already to grind Wedgehog at the start of the episode just to get it out
Well,
of the way
I
with
haven't
early.
even,
Hasn't
I
even
haven't
spawned
even
yet.
loaded into the map, and people are already calling for my death.
Sounds
But
perfect. Where
he
is
did
he
lose
gonna
all
load
your
into the
stuff
map?
at the end of last stream.
Find him. It feels a little bit like the SimSpeed is soup. Just a little. In fact, I take that back. It feels quite a lot like SimSpeed is soup. What is the SimSpeed? 0.5. It's soup.
Oops.
What have we done to give ourselves 0.5 SimSpeed?
I do not know.
Could it be one of the mods that has been loaded?
The mods that are up are the Escape from Mars mod, the TextHUD API mod, which is required for the Escape from Mars mod, and the DX11 Letters mod,
Right.
which I really can't see being the cause of this.
So are we just going to write graffiti on all the places we visit from now on or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. Like, Wedgie was here.
2K17.
Chris Golden says, I thought the last episode of Group Survival was your best yet. Top class editing. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you, man. I'm spending more time on each one, which is part of the problem. Like, just trying to get them as good as I can. And I can't make an episode that's worse than one I've already made. That's also it. You know, once you've done something, then your next one has to be better. You can't look at it and go, well, I'm not doing all the stuff I did in that last episode. I'm hoping that the Super Sim Speed's now just disappeared. It's just fine now. We're up to 0.85. Nothing's changed, but we're now fine. Thank God.
Something has changed.
What has changed? What, is there now a wedgie?
There is now a wedge.
Oh, God.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
So, this episode doesn't need to begin with us building anything, I don't think. Right. We've got supplies for everything. We actually even have a couple of vehicles. We got a place to be going, the MRE experiment site. Where's the fire truck, Tex?
The fire truck is at the MRA
It's
experiment,
at the experiment site, okay.
because I flew back the
shot rod, yeah.
shot rod instead.
Didn't we need to set up a base there or something because we all died on the way? I remember something with a funky piston elevator, and then that was death.
I realise now that I still didn't put in a name for the stream before we started.
Oh.
So it remains the unnamed stream. Maybe in some events during the stream we'll give it a name.
Surely we'll have something noteworthy that happens.
Right, so we need to unload. How's the shot rod should be pretty much filled up. Check that everything's fine on this end.
Well, I'm going to suggest that we take the Nekomata with us.
So you reckon a road trip?
I think so, because I have a feeling we're probably going to need somewhere where we can respawn closer than, how far are we? 20 kilometers away?
Oh,
I'm gonna
good point.
I'm gonna second Tex on that one.
That was the point of the mobile base, was to give us a mobile respawn location, and the big base is just an opportunity for us to have somewhere to fall back to if we lose this or get it damaged or whatever.
And
Yep.
given that you've got me with you, there is a very high chance that we're gonna lose it or get it damaged.
Well then, in which case, shall we disconnect? Wasn't there something we needed to do when disconnecting that we discovered when we connected up? Or am I making it up? Oh, I remember.
The,
Power in the base. We didn't repair the solar panels, did we?
yes. Indeed.
So
We need to do that first.
this base is actually being powered by the mobile base at the moment because these solar panels up here are all broken. So I take it completely back. This episode does actually begin with some building. Because we want our base to still be here when we come back at the end of it. So, well, not still
I'll
be
grab
here, but
some
still be
construction
working.
components and whack it down.
Looks like it's primarily solar cells we're missing.
How many do you think we need for this base?
You've got a load of solar cells.
Well, there's over 400 in the thing. I've
Yeah,
just
that's
grabbed a
enough.
bunch of them.
There's 2 already on the top. I think we should put a few more down than just 2. I don't think that's going to be enough on its own. We don't have a backup reactor, so we need to make sure we don't screw ourselves with this, really. I'll be ferrying solar parts.
I didn't think you needed to ferry because we've got a connector up here, haven't
I
we?
need
don't
steel
we?
plates.
I forgot
Yep.
we got a connector up here.
Put a cargo up there.
Oh, you see.
We were more organised than I remember us being. What's the starting point? Steel plates, okay.
I'll start. I'll lay them down.
Oh, right, you start laying them down. Sounds like a plan.
How many you think? 4, 6?
Let's go 6. We should have the parts for 6. I think that's how many were up here originally. In fact, there's even more solar cells than that because we've not been particularly good at organising them. We've still got 3. And no, there's even more down here. Actually, I'll leave those ones that are in the fire truck just in case we need to repair the fire truck. Oh, it's the
That
fire
would
truck
probably be
connector.
wise.
It's not even the fire truck, it's the connector of the fire truck. So we've still got 500 in the inventory, having used all of this. So I think we're fine for solar cells.
Yeah, it looks like we just need.
Computers,
I'll grab the
large steel
computers and large
tubes,
steel tube if you guys just want to throw the solar cells in.
and missing a few construction components as well. God, communal building is much faster.
Much quicker.
Have we got no construction components in there? We might have to produce some.
No, we have enough. Well,
So why, when I search for construction components, do I not get anything? Weird.
actually, I may have all of them in my inventory.
Yeah, you've stolen all of the construction components, haven't you?
Yeah, well.
So yeah, it's
we
computers
tend
and
to use them in
tubes.
everything.
We're not using TIM or Easy Inventory on the basis, same reason we're not using the stuff with wings, for example. It just feels like you're starting to introduce stuff that might make it a bit easier on yourself, especially with the wings. Some of you guys in the comments were completely correct, pointing out that it's a big, essentially cheating with power almost, because that's the one thing that they have an advantage to an atmospheric thruster. So we're not really going with any of that stuff. I've also now forgotten what it was I came in here for. How are you guys doing for welding those? Have you all done?
We're done.
What we're missing? We're not missing anything. Good.
We're done, and you made a bunch of oxygen bottles and hydrogen bottles at the
Yes.
end of the last episode, right?
Yep. Yeah, I believe they're in the Nico.
You make enough spare guns that if we'd start dying, we don't have to got the stuff to make them?
Oh, we got stuff to make them, yeah, because we've got so many components that we can redo. There's also at least one rapid-fire rifle in this base as well. How am I doing for personal ammo on me? Crap. Oh, I need to get some ammunition. And not of that variety, please. But of this variety. 5 will do. Chat completely derailed by the debate of whether or not things would be better with Shack and Morph or not.
Oh, isn't that a pretty important debate?
Sure.
Well, it's a fairly irrelevant debate because Morph is never going to be around at the times that we do these. So Morph is just a no-go, unfortunately. It was always going to be Shack and Veil for, not Shack and Morph. And I don't know, 5 people? That could get a bit crazy. Mr. Allotopia, welcome to the stream, man. So, are we ready to set off, guys? Are we good to go? Don't forget that you adjusted the suspension in order to attach onto the base in the first place, so you need to adjust it back up again once we've deconnected.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the toolbar so I can manually do it.
Well, I'm going to go and get into the shot rod. Primarily for the basis I don't want the turrets randomly turning on, and I also don't want Wedgie having it, so... I think these are both valid reasons. I love it. In one chat method, you've got a debate about whether or not it would be better to have Shack and Morph, and in the other one, whether I should water cool my PC with beer.
Oh yes, they were talking about that in Discord right before we started.
I see no problems with using beer as the water cooling agent.
I can see a few issues with it. A few issues. I'm
Like
not sure
most
a
of the
carbonated coolant is a particularly good idea to begin with.
But at the same time, you just need to fit a little tap to your reservoir and you've got yourself a little beer keg.
Again, I'm not sure the idea of your water cooling system is to use it as a temporary storage for the liquid, more a permanent storage, or semi-permanent.
Yeah.
Well, you know, desperate times and all.
Yes, as is being mentioned. Morph and Wedgie in the same stream is probably a really, really bad idea. You can't cross the beams, and this is a bit like that. So, are we off? What's going on? Tex is still wandering around. He's planning something.
I was waiting for the construction to get done, and then I was going to remember to name these connectors before we started using them.
I am going to say I hope that there is one occasion where I and Morph are in the same stream or same scenario or whatever. And
Not sure that we're ready for that.
no, I was going to say it'd probably take years off Wasted's life.
I'm going grey from his presence already. White hairs in my beard now, and that's only happened since I've known Morph.
Oh, were we going to put a, speaking of antennas, were we going to put an antenna? Speaking of antennas, but I was thinking of it.
On
Are we-
on what? Yeah, we weren't
On the
speaking.
mobile base?
We can. It's going to be expensive. I'm not sure we have the parts for a large ship antenna. We've got 14 radio communication components, and I think they take quite a lot more than that. They take 40.
Yep.
We can probably
Never
work
mind.
on the basis that this thing is not going to spend very much time without at least one of the small ship vehicles on it that does have an antenna. And
Yep,
maybe we just
probably.
get good at GPSing?
I think we'll have to do that. Okay, I'm pretty much ready then.
Cool. Well, designated driver, Mr. Texfire.
I'm at sim speed 0.88, so yeah, we can give that a shot.
I want to be ready in case we make a mistake and I suddenly need to take off, basically. Be like, no, I'm out of here.
I think probably you should just fly along, but
Where's the
up to
fun
you.
in that?
well then. Wedgie, are you seated?
Wedgie
I'm safe.
is in my top seat. You put the suspension back up, yeah? Cool, yeah, I see. Then onwards to a new mission, a new victory. We have no lights. It's a bit of an oversight. Thankfully, Space Engineers is not that dark.
I've got headlights.
Yes. I thought I'd turned my thrusters off. My dampers are on. Went.
Okay, make sure that I'm not going to come too close to that base on this heading.
Space Engineers is doing some locking
yeah,
up
it's
here.
doing the lag thing.
What are you up to, SE? Aaron Hale, sir. $25 donation. Thank you very much. Wasted you rock. Love your streams. I'm glad. I didn't do any streaming on YouTube before, but I'm sort of enjoying when I do get into it. Don't forget, guys, I also stream on
Are we
Twitch
okay?
as well. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
It's unlocked up on my end. I have no idea what caused that. Some magic. But yes, thank you very much, Aaron. That's very much appreciated. Too many GPS and antenna and whatnot things on the screen to see anything. I hate it. Turn it on and it's just text and funny colours all over the place. So what is chat having to say? Morph, the horseman of airhead destruction, Wedgie, the horseman of malicious fuckery, Balfour, the horseman of rampant chaos, and Tazoo, the horseman of claggy death. That's pretty good.
That's the best thing I've read in the last week.
The four horsemen of clang.
Hey, can you check the settings on the wheels from where you're sitting?
Probably. If I don't press the wrong button.
See what we're limited at, because I'm topping out at about 60 meters a second.
That doesn't look right. Let's have a look here. Yeah, your limit is 60 meters a second. Yeah, I don't think you want to be going any faster than 60
No, I think
meters.
that's okay. I just wanted to make sure it was set there.
Yeah, no, it is. It's on about 190 kilometers. I was just thinking, hang on a second. Do you want me to make it go faster? Is the guy mad?
No, just maybe tweak up the strength a little on the return, or
Let me watch it.
I don't have a very granular control here. It's either 11 or like 16.
Let me watch how it moves as we go up and down. Now, this is looking alright, man. She's soaking the bumps rather than bouncing off them. I think your strength is pretty good here. The only reason you'd want more strength is if you wanted to get more ground clearance at this point.
We're okay.
Pretty
Yeah,
sorted.
Story time?
It looks like it might be story time. Has anyone got what? I could always fly ahead, but I'm just going to get myself killed if I do that. Everybody knows it.
Reconnaissance death isn't a bad idea.
I like it. People are pointing out, however, that Wasted is the anti-clang.
How close can I get to the space before it alerts?
At
'Cause we're
1.2
3
kilometers.
kilos away.
Maybe 3. Oh, 1.2 is the range, the extended range of his sneaky turrets that we found out last stream. He'd extended the
maybe
range
bear a
of.
little left then.
But I would stay a bit back. Yeah. Me and Shaq aren't that destructive. I think that's a fair assessment. Why is there no music? There is music. It's just clearly too quiet.
Probably because you turned down the music so it wouldn't be too loud.
Yeah, I did that before the stream because people keep going, yeah, your music's too loud. Let's pop it up a little bit. Stalker will be out tomorrow, guys. Anyone waiting on that? Stalker's coming tomorrow. I've already got it rendered, and then I went and watched it, and... Alright, little spoiler about Stalker. I finally got caught out at night. And not only could I not see anything, but literally there is about half the video that is just black screen, and you can see a bit of sky. So I need to do something about that. Yes, the ninja turrets with the crazy range is a bit ridiculous. Wow, that Chantelet is so bad. That is crazy. I'm only just seeing a response to the Stalker stuff when I've already moved on to the next topic. Where be the fire truck? The fire truck's in the pit that we're heading towards. That's why we're going back here. There was a mistake at the end of last stream, if people don't remember. That mistake was basically I went face first and killed myself on the grill of the fire truck. So the fire truck has taken one victim already. The Nico Martyr will grow as we do. So while she is relatively small and relatively underarmed at the moment, I mean underarmed, she's got 3 large ship turrets on her, that's not too bad.
Yeah, one missile and 2 Gatlins.
Yeah, that could be worse. At the same time, we need to kind of maybe beef them up as we go, you know. As we get more resources, move to new locations.
Speaking of the Gatlins, do you want to set those to AI, or do you want to leave them turned off?
I think we leave them turned off. I think they're a bit dangerous. In fact, they're on, but only on target missiles.
Well,
God.
What just happened?
I have
Crash!
no idea.
Crash!
We merged
Oh
with the
god,
ground.
everything's been obliterated. The shot rod's been smashed to bits.
Sorry, what just happened? What did we just hit that isn't there?
Nothing. We didn't hit anything.
Wasted.
And I can't even control the shot rod. It's gone, like my mouse control of its does nothing. I guess we might have lost the gyros?
Oh god, the Necromartyr's just bouncing off over that hill.
What happened? Oh.
Oh, just...
God damn, the mobile base does not have an undercarriage anymore. And it's rolling along like 50 meters a second.
No, we'd already...
Cortex.
And it ran me over.
We hadn't reached the rock. The crash was back here. Look. This is where the crash was. There's no rocks
Okay.
here.
Now it's stopped moving.
There's a rock over there, but we didn't crash on that. And we didn't crash on the one in front.
Shit. We've lost everything, I think.
I'm
actually
gonna call
gonna
that one on Clang.
Did I taunt Clang by saying that I was the anti-Clang?
You did. And this is your comeuppance.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm going to have to watch
probably-
the stream back, and even then I had a window open, so actually seeing what happened is going to be even more difficult. So we
From
have
my
a save from
perspective-
3 minutes ago. Sorry.
From my perspective, it just simply front merged with the ground. It sunk through the ground halfway and then exploded.
I think you had some lag to the point where it did get sinking to the ground, and maybe had a problem with the with the connected grid.
Maybe. We're off to a good start.
Yeah, we summoned them. We said that we called the Four Horsemen's names.
That's
We
true.
brought this upon ourselves. There's no one else to blame.
Is that like saying Candyman? You can't say it 3 times.
Okay, we're on the move and in one piece. Please continue driving as you were. I'm intrigued to see what happens. Look, that front wheel's clanging out. I'm intrigued to see what I'm actually in control at the moment. We're still graveling at a very similar speed. Look, we missed that rock, so it's not that. Aha. Yeah. I think what just happened to me there happened to Tex, but because of the lag, he went straight through the floor.
So we're once again confirming that wheeled vehicles don't really work for us on multiplayer.
Can't I see your wheels? It's like they don't exist on the grid anymore. What on earth? I'm now very confused. Our Imperial thought of the day, once again, from Mr. Commissar Fox. Thanks for the donation, man. And our thought today, an open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I need to get better at an Imperial accent. Like I've said previously, the wheels of this vehicle are not visible to me.
So, are we going to count any
Oh, yes,
fatalities from there?
No, because none of us died.
Tex got run over by the thing.
Did he? Oh, okay. That's maybe
Yeah,
we would do.
no. I think we could probably count that.
Up the damping a bit.
Considering I lost all my inventory, I guess it counts.
I think that probably counts as death, yes. The vehicle is stopped and available. Oh, I see you're in.
Dare we try again?
Yes, I've changed your suspension settings. Okay, so let's change you to 15, and let's also give you a nickname, because chat demanded it. You can have both of the numbers. This is special.
To be fair, in retrospect, naming this vehicle after a Japanese cat demon may not have been my wisest choice.
It should have been Maneki Neko rather than Nekomata.
You're confusing me now. I don't know what these things are.
Maneki Neko is Lucky Cat. It's those cats you see that wave. They're meant to bring good fortune, and that's what we need against Clang.
Someone is correct. We need 2 extra sacrifices to Clang as well. That was 2 vehicles down.
All
Go
right,
on.
we're ready to start again?
We're ready. Lead us on, Tex. Watch out for the rock that's dead ahead.
It's much bouncier now.
What do you mean? It's much bouncier? Yes, it will be. In fact, it's too much strength. Sorry, I've given you too much strength. I went, you needed more, but this is too much more. I'm going to adjust it on the fly, which is totally safe.
Yep. Nothing, absolutely nothing will go wrong.
I think in reality you didn't have enough damping more than you didn't have enough strength for those big impacts. A couple of questions from chat. Right, leaked imagination. If I send you a stream tip outside of stream hours, do you still read the message? Yes, when I next stream. When I first stream, I launch up my announcer software, and at that point I will see it and see the messages that have happened elsewhere. And Harry says, I wonder if this has something to do with a glitch last night in the Battleth. Yes, for those guys who don't watch the Twitch streams, we were trying to paste in some of my small ships last night, and they were just sinking where there was an impact with a large grid, where damage was caused that would deform the voxel, deform the block, sorry. The 2 grids would sink through each other, and the game would just completely lose the plot as to what was happening with those 2 grids. The shot rod is not docked on the middle because the other side pod position is for the bit that would give it the balance, which is the fire truck, which we're going to pick up now from the MRE experiment site.
Yeah, and we should probably move it, land it, so it's recharging while we're... Oh,
You should be much more capable of taking those now.
I
Don't
know,
forget
it
you've
just-
also got gyros.
It did a little multiplayer.
Glitcheroo. That never happens. I'm sitting here pretty much with my hands poised on 5, 6, and 7 and Z, which is the buttons necessary to disengage and get at least the shot rod out of there if it does that stuff again. But no, run! We are travelling quite quickly is the other thing. The reason it seems like we're going so slowly is because the sim speed is garbage. So every time's not running at full speed.
Yeah, I'm getting about 0.8.
Giant cannon on the back of the mobile base for shits and giggles. There isn't really any way of doing that in vanilla Space Engineers. I do need to give it more thrusters. I need to give it some thrusters to go faster. I wish I could use the thrusters that are on my ship and be able to control them in addition to what Tex is doing. But at the same time, that's not how Space Engineers works, and it probably might be a good idea anyway. Probably. Might as well have the thrusters on, but the dampers off. We may arrive eventually. This was a longer journey than I expected.
Only like 5 kilometers away now. That's not too bad. Whether or not we make it in one piece remains to be seen.
Oh, bouncy,
Survived
bouncy.
that one. May need a little more power.
Because the strength is meaning that not all your wheels are on the ground. We're probably making this thing go a bit faster than it should. There isn't, for the speed that this thing's travelling and how heavy it is, rock dead ahead. It's probably moving a bit quick, and it would be better off with more appropriate suspension settings and moving a bit slower. But for the sake of brevity, let's just leave it with its slightly bouncy approach.
I'd say you can drop me down to 50 and kick up the power just a little bit. Eventually there's a big ass crater coming up here. I'm just hoping.
Yeah, there is. There's a bit of a
after the
hill
next rise.
ahead. The crater won't be until you get very close.
Okay.
Ramming spikes. Okay. That's what we need. Some of these angles are really uncomfortable. Like, oh, we are flying now. Use of the gyros. She bottoms out too much, so we still need more damping on this.
You
We're
messing with the
sitting
wheels?
now. I am changing
Okay.
wheel settings ever so slightly as we're driving along, just as I'm watching how she moves and trying to get a good balance of things. But given we're on this drive, let's talk about... Oh, Jesus, I just took my helmet off. Let's not do that. Given we're on this drive, let's talk about wheel suspension settings and what they actually do and why I'm changing what I am. So, height offset works some of the time. It does kind of what it says. It just literally the height offset, but I would advise wherever possible you give yourself maximum height offset, maximum suspension travel. Only use these two if you have a really specific reason to want to change them. Your important factors are these ones, and the ones that people tend to mess up are, in fact, yeah, I can see what Tex is messing up here as well. We've got too much friction.
We have lost a wheel.
That's not ideal.
Have we? Yep, we have.
I think I might be able to pick us up.
We are 2 kilometers from the destination as well.
I think we can make it without the wheel.
Okay. Well, give it a go. And as you're doing so, I will continue to explain wheel settings. So the reason you don't want friction too high is because it adds bite. That means that when you turn the vehicle or when you land on the front wheels like we had there, it bites in and causes an immediate braking effect. Then the really important one, power is also one that people have a habit of setting too high. You can see these are both fairly low as default. Power, strength and damping are really the two that matter. And the way you need to look at these two settings is that damping is a resistance to the whole shock moving in either direction. So it's a kind of, this is your oil within the shock that is just slowing the general movement and making it difficult to move in all directions. Strength is almost the spring that holds things up at the correct ride height and takes some of the initial push. And this is the bit that's responsible for opening and closing the shock. This is the bit that's responsible for making the movement of that opening and closing either quicker or slower. So as we reduce the damping, you're going to rely more on the spring to hold the thing up, and it's going to become more and more bouncy. So damping is almost the smoothness of the ride. Strength is kind of how much of an impact do you want it to be able to take. Now damping does have an impact in that as well. You start to get into sort of, if you really want to talk about suspension, then it basically, your strength is adjusting your rebound as well as to some extent your ride height, and your damping is adjusting your damping.
May have turned the friction down a little too much, maybe. Trying to turn, it's not quite doing it.
You do want a bit of limit. You want it to feel like it's a little bit slidey with the friction. But if you're at the point where it feels like it's a little bit slidey and you need to perhaps put the brakes on a bit to turn, that's the point where you're not going to tip her or have any problems where you jam the wheels into the ground.
Okay.
So yeah, my default is to try and, I mean, as a suggestion, strength as low as you can get it. Because strength is what makes your ride fidgety, bouncy and so on. You want this as low as you can manage. And then to deal with the harsh terrain, the impacts you're taking, use damping. Because damping is going to be a much smoother ride. And the goal is, if we look at this vehicle from the side, okay, we're missing a wheel on this side, so that's not particularly helpful. But from this side, what you want to avoid is your wheels leaving the ground. You want them to be riding on the shocks in such a way that the wheels all stay on the ground the whole time, because that's how you keep your power down. Now here I can actually see that you can see the middle wheels off the ground. It might be a byproduct of the fact that we're missing a wheel, but it's probably a byproduct of the fact that we've got too much strength still. It's still too bouncy and we're not using enough damping versus strength, which is going to cause undesirable results. You know, a four-wheel drive car, especially an off-road one, which is mostly what we make, actually wants to keep its wheels on the ground. It has relatively soft suspension.
Try to get it somewhat level here.
I would like you to potentially, when we arrive, get out and see if I can actually lift this with the shot rod.
Okay.
Because if I can, adding the wheel back on again is going to be nice and easy. You know?
I'm assuming we're not going to try to take this thing down into the
No, no, we'll never get it out. No, I can lift it up on its suspension. I cannot lift it. I reckon between this and the fire truck, we could get it off the ground. You know?
Yep.
Look at the effect the dampers have. Just like stop it, but also lift it up to level again. Is that enough to clear that wheel off the ground? Probably not. We're probably better off waiting until we've got the other vehicle and lifting it with both, right? I think that's a good idea. Yes, I'm controlling the big truck through the fighter now. You can now do that, which is quite cool. Couldn't before. New voice acting for Captain Jack. He's never asked, so that's not going to happen. Stage 1 would be for him to say, hey, you wasted, do you want to do some voice parts in my series? And to be honest, I would probably say, that would be fun, man, but I don't have time. But, probably. I'm just saying, step 1 would be the other way around. You can't just say that. So am I taking this ship in, or do we just not need to bother? We don't need to bother, really, do we? Oh, fire truck arrives.
Oh god, no wedgie, please, no. Not like this.
I can't land it. It hasn't got enough sideways thrust because the...
No, not like this.
It hasn't got enough sideways for us to actually get on the angle that the pad's at.
Yeah.
Here, I'll get it.
Oh, Tex reckons this is all his. I'm going to stay here ready to activate both the dampers and... I'm going to have my dampers on already and just be ready to disconnect just in case this all goes horribly wrong.
I'm betting on that.
We've got a fairly cool fleet of vehicles, though. Oh, that is a risky manoeuvre, Mr. Texfire. No! Oh, do you remember how last stream I said about the maybugs, the doodlebugs, mayflies, and the, not mayflies, something else, which turned out to be called a cockchafer. Someone linked it down in the description. There's one right next to my keyboard now. Hello. You are a really, really thick animal. Can you not be next to my keyboard and instead... Oh, bloody hell. Go away! I do not want you here. Be gone. Go and mess around on the floor over there or something. Indeed. And yes, text literally just ejected Wedge from the fire truck. But no, get the fuck out. I'm doing this. If anyone's crashing the vehicle, it's going to be me.
Yep.
Are you now hooked?
You don't want to listen. You don't want to hear all that.
Are you now hooked up?
Yes, we are hooked up.
Okay, do you want me to risk lifting it? We've got to try, really.
I just turned all the thrusters off, so hang on a second.
That's what I'm saying. I think we need to lift it and get that wheel back on, because she really is dragging sideways.
Okay, we can try it.
Do you want to try it? Okay, no. At the moment you're in control, because you were in last, but it's up to you. Next stream, give the Nika Marta a redesign on the front end. Could do. It's a bit flat at the moment. Get an
I
interior
don't think
to
we
it.
have enough thrust.
You reckon we give it Cassie's or something?
You're not controlling mine at the moment, I don't think.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't look like you're controlling my craft when you're doing that. You're trying to lift at the moment.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be having an effect on my thrusters.
Are we crazy enough to put your thrusters on thrust override?
No, but can you try getting out for a second, see if it... Okay, so in fact it's because my thrusters are already working on overdrive, just with dampers on. Okay, we're not lifting this with them. So the next answer is to turn the thrusters off on these and poke its front end over the brow of a hill.
Yep.
This sounds like a recipe for disaster.
It is a bit, but we need that wheel, and we need the ship to not be on the ground when we replace it, because otherwise it will launch itself skywards at a rapid speed. You know it will.
Right, well, I'm in the cockpit, ready to disengage the parking brake when you lads are.
I also put a chock under the rear tire before we move around.
Yeah, but it was behind it, isn't it? I imagine.
Yep.
Yeah, rather than in front. Yeah.
Okay, so tell you what, why don't we
Get out and chock this when we get up to the right position? What do you reckon, Tex?
I'm saying that we should probably take these two vehicles off so that if the worst happens, we don't lose everything. Then we can reposition the truck.
I like this plan.
One where we don't risk all three vehicles at the same time?
Yeah, I quite like that plan. That plan seems to make some sense. Who would have thought?
Wedgie, are you really going to hang the front end over the edge of the crater to do that?
Well, you know, we need a hill, and this is as good as we've got right now, so why not?
We are not reloading if you drive that thing over the edge of the crater.
Wait, Wedge. That's why I was saying we should chock it as he gets up to the right position to mean that he doesn't have to worry about parking brakes or anything like that. This is careful with the gyros as well. It looks like you're using those quite a lot. Don't forget it's got them.
There we go. Now we don't need to park it on the edge of the abyss.
Wait. Let me chock you there then. So just try and hold her still while I stick a chock down.
Okay, one sec.
It's done. That works remarkably well. Legit technique. That was not bad. You might want to land that thing so it doesn't run out of power. Mr. Dexfire?
Yeah, sorry. Can somebody make me a welder? I lost mine. And we don't have any, we didn't move any of the materials over, so we don't have any nickel.
Okay, so someone needs to disassemble some nickel. Got nickel
Is
in
it level enough that we can land on it now?
I don't know, but I was just going to land on the ground.
Hold on. There might be a welder on my corpse in this place.
I bet not. I bet it disappeared as soon as we saved and exited and
Long gone, that thing.
No.
Plate's probably the best idea, or tubes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to land this thing sideways. Apparently, I need more sideways thrust.
Except tubes didn't have. How did I manage to think tubes had nickel in them? Oh, damn it! I just suck at this game. And we don't have any grids. Like solar cells. We got 362 solar cells on it for reasons. Our solar cells do have nickel. Nice. Come on, cargo system, figure it out. Probably repair the fucked up wheel as well with the construction components, large steel tubes, the ones I just did.
Okay.
Okay, so what did you need? Oh, your welder is done.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we need to fix the tire real quick.
That's almost
Yes.
finished. I have constructed. I've been taking medical components. Fail. They look so similar.
They do.
Yes, we do indeed have a table counter labelled Sacrifices to Clang, and it is used when, rather than what you would describe as a death, we get something that's kind of, hang on a second, that's not fair. Try again, Clang. Okay, she's repaired and set up. You've got your welder. Are we ready to go and explore this MRE place?
Yep, I
After
think so.
almost an hour of the stream, even though all we had to do was drive here.
This would be different from any other episode. How?
Yeah, it was supposedly it was going to be different because we weren't going to start by building and breaking
we also
things.
wanted
and we
to
did
grab
both of
some
those things.
extra hydro and oxygen bottles. Are there any more? Yes. Everybody
Oh,
top off before
God.
we go?
Go and look over, and I suddenly noticed that people have actually called it in chat. Oh, I've got
Oh, what?
99 ammo clips on me as well. God, I'm blind. Why am I carrying
I don't-
99 blooming rack clips? I must have been moving stuff last episode.
Got 99 clips, but a gun ain't one.
What else has chat got for me? I added the +2 to Clang. We went up to 5 from 3.
Oh, did we ever figure out if those extra bottles that disappeared in the fire truck ever showed back up?
I didn't.
Oh shit. Oops.
What did you just do?
I might have flew into you at top speed and that's what killed me.
And me.
Oh,
Wedgie.
really? Really? Okay, where are your corpses?
Mine's travelling at high speed down into the pit. That was why we brought the mobile base with us, at least. The Nico is with us for this reason.
Mistakes were made.
Mm-hmm. See if we can find his stuff.
I think the trash removal might have dealt with that, you know.
No, it was travelling at some pretty damn high speed. It'll be somewhere way down in the
Oh wait, what's
crater.
this? I found my remains. good luck.
Is the sim speed fucked? Because I just killed myself again. Because I couldn't slow down.
It's all weird.
It's bouncy and strange, isn't it? Why do you spawn with your blooming dampers off as well? Okay,
I have
one for the death counter.
Double asshole now, am I?
It's alright, it was immediately followed up by a double O for fuck's sake. As I ploughed into the ground in almost exactly the same place as I ploughed into the truck previously.
Yeah, I can't see your body. Did you find it?
Not yet, I was on my way down and then I killed myself again, so...
Okay, well, I just used up my hydrogen looking, so I'm gonna go top back off.
Oh, that could have ended up anywhere. God's sake. Wedgie! Just to kill yourself, you killed me as well?
Well, I didn't intend to kill you, but stuff happens.
Stuff happens, huh?
I mean, at least it isn't as brutal as Domino.
I'm bouncing steadily down the side of this. Look, we had so many different causes of death on the death counter that it got ugly, and I had to get rid of it and simplify it back down again. That's how it happened.
We have to put a flashing light on our helmet so that Wedgie sees when we're flying.
I keep seeing through the terrain in little like glitchy spots and thinking, oh no, there's the backpack.
Find it?
No, as I said, it's just glitches of the terrain rather than anything else.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting some weird lag.
I don't have the body's GPS. That's what's so weird. The body hasn't left a GPS. Hang on. Let us examine what cleanup is doing. Cleanup is doing nothing. Why am I not getting GPS points for my corpse? What on earth? Don't know what's happened there, but that shouldn't really be how it's happening. I have nothing on me. So going down to that room, is there anything in there, Tex? Or I imagine there's something in there, but I'm going to need to go back and get tools and stuff before we can get down.
No, there's nothing in the containers except for medical components. Oh wow. So remember that elevator? It's
Found another one.
Not here. It's at the bottom.
Shall I go and call it back up?
I might not be able to get out of this pit.
Yeah, I can't call the elevator back up.
Why am I even trying? Why am I even trying? I just killed myself. I think my path fell through the ground, yeah.
I'll do the honours for you if you want.
No, you already killed him once.
We're all good. Am I going to require a weapon for this?
Oh god.
I think so.
I called the elevator back and it bounced at me. Okay. Okay, elevator's back here.
Okay.
Welder.
I think I'll just take the stairs, you know?
Whoa. Good plan.
You say don't use the lift in the event of fire, well, don't use the lift in the event of clang.
And here
Wait, so where are you at?
is the tune we should have had all along. I'm coming. I killed myself. I might as well. I didn't have anything on me, and I was without hydrogen, out of hydrogen down in the pit, so I can't even get out. Do take into account you need to keep enough hydrogen to be able to get out of this.
Yep.
You cannot walk up the walls. Where was this track a few minutes ago? Ideal.
Do you think maybe you should bring a flying vehicle down so in the event we don't have hydrogen we can still escape?
What a stupid suggestion.
It's actually amazingly not a bad idea.
Wedgie, you just... Look. I'm going to get the shot rod.
Want to take these medical components with us, or do we need them?
I don't... I mean, we might as well load them in the vehicle, rather than... We might as well take them, you know? Very much reason not to. I am about to crash this thing, maybe?
Oh, please don't. I know it's traditional.
I just feel like it's coming just because that's what happens now. That's the thing.
I mean, this is the part in Aliens where they call for the drop ship to pick them up, and then it horribly crashes because somebody kills the pilot.
Yeah, a bit. I'm being so careful now because I'm paranoid I'm going to break it. To be honest, the light's pretty flat. I can't tell really where the ground is. Yeah, shooting doesn't help. What are you doing?
Why are you shooting at him?
Because it's
Wedgie.
Wedgie. Because of course he's shooting at me. What else would he be doing? What else would he be doing other than shooting at me?
I can't answer that.
Go high?
Commissar Fox, the verdict on Wings was no, because part of the challenge of this scenario is power. And power is a concern and a requirement, and one of the things that Wings do is, or one of their major benefits is the fact that they don't cost any power to use, unlike atmospheric thrusters. So a couple of people pointed that out in the comments, and fair play to them. That's solid logic. Makes sense. Well, this song used to be my outro music, but people never heard the whole track. They only heard the intro to it, and I always laughed about the fact that if they actually heard the whole track and heard the lyrics to it, it would kind of change its perspective a bit. Given the whole track is about someone who, the main riff is "You've mistaken me for someone who cares," but that's kind of why we cut it off when we did. So, what are we checking out here? The lift's back up top and not clanging. That's a good start.
Yeah.
Are we about to go adventure?
I guess we are.
Yeah, except
Finally.
I can't put anything in the shot rod. So I'm giving up on that.
Fair play.
You can't actually move components through any of the available conveyor points.
Thank you, Reggie.
Okay. Shall we?
Ladies first.
No, I'm not gonna follow you. Where's Wasted?
He's on the lift.
So you're waiting for one man, Wedgie, and it wasn't Tex. Going down. Holy hell!
Oh God!
No,
oh God,
this
oh God,
is
oh God.
everything's fine here.
Nothing
Cowards,
to see here.
Cowards.
Nothing to see here.
gotta ride it to oblivion. Oh God! That door opened itself. Mars Research Expeditions. That's what MRE standed for. I was expecting it to be the ration packs, honestly.
Yep. What's in the cargo container?
Holy crap.
Oh, another light
Oh,
winder and
hell.
welder, which we can use later.
Thanks.
Wow.
There's buttons down there. Is anyone going to press them?
Of course.
I'm gonna stop the music for this bit. What the hell is this?
Oh, holy crap. The noise and everything.
That is cool. Get this massive gun out of my face.
Oh, well done, Duckroll.
Nice,
well
Duck.
done.
Nice. What are these buttons? Turn lights on, the other one's turn lights off.
To be honest, I think we all were expecting to get shot by a turret, but
Yeah.
the fact we haven't been so far is quite nice.
That is really cool.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you get the point of this, though, right? Mars research experiment. This is underground terraforming. That's why it's all grassy and...
Yeah, I've just read some comments saying it's a safe place, you're fine, and as I read them, I go past the door saying danger blasting explosives.
Yeah, the whole point of this is like an underground terraforming like facility experiment, you know? That's really cool.
Yeah, indeed, there are explosives in here. We should probably keep Wedgie away from it.
There's also a semi-constructed med bay in here that might be worth finishing off if you've still got those components on you.
Those 20 components that are up at the top that probably will complete it.
Yeah, that are gonna so clearly be the bits that you need to finish this med bay off. Yeah, it's missing a few other things, but you've got enough components to finish that.
Yep.
How's
Okay.
this going on? System status: 45 system tests failing. Life support negative. Air control systems 23%. Conclusion: human repair needed. Estimated time 5 days. Hang on. Does that mean that this area can actually be pressurized?
There's a computer room here, but the door's
Oxygen
jammed.
generators. And there's
The,
something this way as well.
Nuclear core is in here, and the reactor looks a bit fucked up.
We dispatched. Hey guys, remember it's movie night tonight at the beach. I found an old classic TV show that was the best sci-fi of its time. Apparently only made one season and a movie because they were worried it would make all the other TV shows look bad. God knows what they could be talking about there.
Oh, too soon. Too soon, Duck.
Do not even think of using that experimental jump drive to hide the freighter in the cavern. If you could get the calculations off, you could damage both it and the experiment via error. And then at the end it says, "God damn it, Pittman." And if you look at the back of the area, you see there's a ship back there. Do you want to bet it's got a jump drive or something we need to get off this planet on it? Love the firefighter reference.
Well, I'm gonna go look at the freighter.
Oh, there's some nice tools in there. Blimmin' hell. And explosives, as mentioned. Yeah, we should probably... Who's already grinding stuff?
Well, there is a
Wedgie.
computer. There is a computer room in here.
Oh, right, hang on. We've missed something.
Yeah.
I'm joining with Wedgie.
Oh, wow. Come down to the beach.
And a reactor core. 2 secs, man. Floor's blown out.
You really need to come down to the beach.
System with critical error, minor error, minor error. Okay. What's this? Backup power's active. Alright, go to the beach, Wedgie. Need to go to the beach. Well, there's a reactor core we can come and visit later. So let's go to the beach. Tex is pretty damn insistent that we need to see the beach.
For good reason.
Where is this beach?
I don't know. Look for the sand dunes.
Oh, I see.
Happened to me.
Oh no! Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Dead uns! Dead uns, ladies and gentlemen. Dead uns. And they're looking at... They're watching Firefly.
Yep.
Good stuff. Right, Nathan. Oh, you stole his fuel.
Did you turn off the movie?
He turned off the movie. I don't think they're going to care at this point.
No.
We can get superconductor conduits from a dead astronaut, apparently.
What?
When you grind them, their parts are steel plates and superconductor conduits.
Oh my.
There's something really messed up about that, isn't there?
And as someone has rightly pointed out in chat, and it was mentioned in the comments as well, and I'll remind us now, if we come across a hydrogen thruster, do not grind it.
grind it. Yes.
Cannot
Because we will
make them.
probably not get a replacement.
And I can see one from where we're standing here, so... What else have we got? What's this? This looks like more hydro thrusters that we're going to have to lift and place with merge blocks. That's a hydrogen tank.
Yeah, that's tank.
Still, probably, we can't make those, can we? Oh, we know we can make the tanks, so we don't need these are fine.
Hang on a second.
Systems are active. Repairing will take some time, but it may also be your only way to leave Mars safely.
Oh, hello.
Apparently Tias is
So this
telling
is
us.
our way out. Tias says this is how you get out, boys. Don't fuck it up now. Come on, let me get up there without a blooming... Didn't bring a drill because I didn't think I'd need one. Oh, I have to go round. God damn it.
Well, as you'd expect, all the ship systems are offline.
Yeah, it was written on the message we saw inside, in fact. In that computer room, it told us the status of this ship, just saying that all we've got is backup power. So what we got down here, more tanks that we don't need. A container that we don't need.
Wedgie, go ahead and hold it back up.
Convenient block.
I don't have a
Mark
welder.
back in it.
I don't have a welder.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Okay. Can I pick that one up?
No, I'm not gonna drop it. It's gonna go through the damn floor.
She's pretty well equipped. Like this looks like a straight up repair job rather than a design job.
Yep.
You know? Quite cool ship. I don't quite understand how it broke in the way it did. This is not how things break. This is how things get half built. But
Well, if it's ancient, it could have been decaying.
it's not ancient though.
I thought Tia said it was ancient in a description of it.
Did she? Okay. What's through here?
Dunno.
There are some batteries.
Join me.
Oxygen tanks.
Would it be quicker to grind the blocks around the door, I wonder?
No,
would.
Quit breaking stuff.
Massive hull breach.
And a cryo chamber room.
Hmm.
Got 3 cryo chambers down the side. Pretty spot on. So we have ourselves a new ride. It's just not in very good nick.
Hmm.
Okay, so
It
now
also
that-
tells me that we need to blow this chasm open to get it out.
Well, you can't help but notice that there was a box full of blasting explosives.
So there was.
You know, like almost like it was intended.
Intended.
As such.
Hmm.
See, now you
I
just
like
crazy
it, Duck Rock.
talk.
I like it. This is starting to sort of get a few bits of some group survival vibes.
Okay, so this rear end is actually intended to be a way to close off that area.
Yeah, and it's designed to have the ability to carry a ship in the back of it by the looks of things from the landing foot.
One thing I do not see on this is a jump drive.
But I don't think we need it. It's got hydrogen.
That's true.
So
I
we can
think-
get off with it, that's the point.
Well,
Yeah.
and you can't jump with a. Side of
Has it got
gravity
hydrogen
well
on the
anyway.
bottom? I didn't look. Can someone check, or has it only got them on the back?
Yeah, it's got them on the bottom.
Okay, so
It's
there is
got a
hydrogen
line
on the
of
bottom
them
as well.
running up the
Okay,
spine.
good. So we don't have to do something crazy like find a way of
Yes.
getting it tilted upright and launch it like a rocket either. Because that would dictate how we got out of this area, and that would probably be a bit of a problem.
The hydrogen thrusters on the bottom are in good shape.
This track is just too loud. That's the problem.
So, my question is, so what do you want to do? Do you want to grab the thrusters off of this and put them on the Necromanta? Or do you want to get this one functioning?
That's an interesting question. I mean, there is a part of me that says getting that one functioning is a good idea because it's clearly been designed to be capable with its storage and the tanks that are around, which are clearly an indicator of how many tanks you'll need, you know, to get it off the ground. Now, there is a question that we can calculate the Nico to be able to do it with less requirements and less parts. You found a full reactor, haven't you? I can just see it. That looks
It's partially damaged, but actually it's lost all of its reactor components, so...
But I wonder if it has uranium in it. It blatantly does.
Right, I think I need to go and get a drill.
It's only a small. Yeah, that'll have uranium in it. So we need to plan the way to get this thing out of this place and a way to get our parts in. So I think our first port of call is opening this place up so that we can actually get in here with the vehicles we're going to need to make this thing work. And it sounds to me like this is the point where we start having to raid convoys to get the parts we need for this thing.
Yep.
So my proposal... Sorry, finish?
I'm going to say we probably need to hold off on breaching the cavern wall ceiling until we've got this thing ready to fly. Just
Why?
so that we don't have it be a target for random drones.
Yeah, but if we breach the ceiling, we can fly our ships in and bring the parts in. That's why I think it's a necessity. We can't be manually running the parts down the corridor with everything. I think we need to make the assumption they're not coming for us, and then see if we can't find a way of getting the Nico Martyr in here. Although we do have medbay facilities in here, so maybe not. Maybe we leave that outside because it's our mobile fortress. But we need a way of getting our vehicles in here to carry parts in for us. You know?
Okay, so look at the other end of the chasm there.
I think we need a small entry over there.
I'm willing to bet that's probably right around the bottom of the crater floor. So if we go to the crater floor, if I put a GPS waypoint right here, and we line up with that on the end.
Yeah, indeed. Totally in agreement there. Line them up, and we should be able to get things in and out of here. We could just run a conveyor to the surface, people are pointing out. But I prefer the idea of actually bringing our ships in and landing them up super close, rather than trying to use a shit ton of parts, building a large ship conveyor network to bring stuff over there, you know? That's going to cost a huge amount.
Alternatively, why don't we just use the conveyor network and then we use the explosives we save for blowing up the enemy convoys?
Because how do you deploy explosives on an enemy convoy?
Well, we've got missile launchers.
But they don't need explosives.
Oh, don't they?
No.
Oh,
Anything that needs explosives is
I never
warheads.
knew that. Oh.
You build the rockets out of parts, not out of components. But yes, it is also, I'm proposing, a perfect time to take the midstream. Be right back, because I quite badly need a bio above anything else. So, we will return real shortly. And I'm back. We're back.
Welcome back.
I don't know if you guys said anything, so I'll say we're back just in case. This is a really, really, really cool location. I love the
awesome.
whole underground terraformed, like.
I just took a really cool screenshot. From
Yeah, I
this
just took a
location.
screenshot as well, with Wedgie looking out down below. In fact, I need to get, in reality, for the best shot, you need to have. This is blatantly the thumbnail for next week's episode. Thinking about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can. The one thing I allowed myself to do was keep spectator camera running. And what I need to do is now let's move myself down here too in a different position. And we'll get next week's thumbnail early. Look at that. I mean, just too cool. Get any better framing? Really? You want to join the shot text? We need to play with the rule of thirds, so I need that building in the background in the top right. You guys in the bottom left. Sorry, bottom right. That thing in the top left. Kind of not quite getting enough of the lights in, but that looks pretty good. No gun out. Not for this shot. Too cool. Look at that place. Damn awesome. Nice one, Duck Roll. Good imagination, sir. Get you on the group survival writing team. Okay, so our plan, we got to break into here first, I think. Fuck running, running connectors and all that bollocks. Let me go. Let me go outside. Someone stay in here.
I just made a GPS at the bottom of the elevator shaft.
But I think it's best if one person stays down the bottom, and we use because we need to locate where the quickest and most sensible point is, and that's hard using a GPS, you know. But if we've got one of us one side, one of us the other side with our antennas on, we'll be able to figure it out really easily.
Has anyone got an oxygen tank?
Not on me. There's
Oh.
one up in the vehicle up top. I'm almost out of oxygen as well.
See
yeah.
what it takes to get the. Well, okay. I think we're probably putting the cart before the horse. We need to get the med station up and running. But I can see you at 150
No,
meters.
I don't think we do need. I think getting the med station up and running needs more parts than just those med bits. It's not just that it's missing.
Well, the one thing I didn't bring because I didn't want to lose it was a mining pick. I mean a drill.
No, same here. Do you want me to go and grab some stuff maybe from the main thing?
Now I'm gonna go grab the drill.
I'm almost at the shot rod because I was running out of oxygen. So can't remember. I don't think I put any ice on the shot rod, even though it's got an oxygen generator. I don't think it's got any ice in it. Which I really should have sorted. Do you have ice, my friend?
There's ice
No,
and an
you don't.
oxygen generator down here.
There is, yes, I noticed that.
You also left the elevator up, so I can't actually step it.
Oh, sorry, man.
Wasted. You might have just killed us.
No,
Yeah, it'll be
we're fine. At least I'm fine. Hey, Wedgie.
Yeah.
You want me to save you?
I would appreciate being saved, yes.
I'm playing at a funny field of view
Seriously.
still from screenshot.
Can't get this stupid door to open. This is like one of the doors from the Hitchhiker's Guide. But just so happens that I do have an oxygen tank. You're welcome to fill up off of it if you'd like.
I would
And there's a cargo
greatly,
container here by the elevator that you can use.
I would greatly appreciate that.
Can I
Okay,
suck
well.
on your oxygen?
Why don't you go grab it then?
Oh yeah, I kind of need to land this before I run out of oxygen. That's a good point. I suppose, no, it'll be fine because it'll just float wherever I left it. But still, I feel like that would be a good plan.
Holy crap. If there's anything more nerve-wracking than taking a piston elevator in multiplayer, I don't know what it is. Wow. That really...
It's a
might-
bit janky, isn't it?
Oh, it's not a bit janky.
It is the very definition of janky.
People are mocking your mining pick a little bit.
Really? Wow.
I mean, I do quite like it.
Don't make me sing you John Henry.
Okay, do we have
probably
any
at least half of your audience wouldn't even understand what that is.
No, of course not, but... It's fine. My audience is older than you expect, actually, I think. Demographics for my bunch are... mostly...
Okay, show of hands. Who knows the story of John Henry?
Show of hands. Okay, excellent.
Anyone? No, I'm not seeing any response. Okay,
Yeah,
obviously I
you're
can
not
drop
giving chat
the,
enough delay time.
Oh, okay, I can obviously drop the gun off in case I die again.
Oh, I was about to say there's no hydrogen in the main thing either, but there was. Apparently I did have a drill on me. It didn't make any difference. It didn't really hide.
See, Dresden knows. Oh, and everyone who says that they do says it's because they're old. I see how it is.
It was like, I'm old too. Yeah, me also. I'm also in my wheelchair. Or are you a Zimmer frame man, Tex? What do you reckon?
Huh?
Zimmer frame?
Is what a frame?
Are you gonna go for a stick? Are you gonna go for a Zimmer frame? What's your choice? Gotta have this planned out in advance.
I'm drawing a blank. Sorry.
You guys probably call it something different. Zimmer frame is one of those metal walking aids that sits in front of you. It's got 4 legs, and you kind of bit like a shopping trolley, but without the trolley.
Put my gun away too fast.
So I can't help but feel that we can't get this vehicle in the pit.
We could. It's just a question of
It's
whether...
never going to get out again. We just have to put
Yep.
thrusters on it. So it's the smaller vehicles that are doing the lifting now, it seems.
Yep. Well, let me put what I can in the fire truck, parts-wise, and then I'll fly it down.
Oh, you actually landed. Okay, sensible man. I should probably have done the same. I just stuck it down over here and turned the dampers off.
I also grabbed all of our extra hydrogen and O2 bottles.
That is
Take
the
that down
best.
with us. My cat is losing its ever-loving mind because I've closed the door.
How dare you? What? on its face like that. You are the worst kind of human. Do you know how hard it is to be a kitty? Do you have any idea? You have to hang around, like sometimes you sleep, sometimes you have to go and find food that's mostly provided for you. Sometimes you want attention. That's tough work. Just try being kitty for a few days. You'll see what it's like.
So, probably the first thing we need to do is set up a replicator too down there, don't you think?
Maybe, yeah, assembler. I like the fact that this thing attached on the edge like this has got a certain lamprey vibe all of a sudden. Like, nah, I'm just suckered onto you, stealing your resources. Okay, so I think we just take what we can in reality.
Yep.
Okay. Actually, we don't want to hide empty because the empty is probably the ones on my ship. How much cargo space do I have? I have a small cargo container. I have 2 small cargo containers.
Whereas I've got some mediums.
Surely I have a medium as well. Surely I didn't build it just for smalls. I might have done because it was supposed to be attack based. Oh no, I have a medium. And a bunch of smalls as well. No, okay, we're looking alright. Now all I need to do is put something into the relevant hole. Wow, you've got a lot of hydrogen and oxygen bottles on your ship. I wish there was a way of easily filtering this list other than just by hide empty. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like a
Well,
better method.
it helps if you name the cargo containers.
Yeah,
Like I named the ones on the fire truck FTs.
That's a fair point. Maybe I should do that rather than what I'm trying to do here. Although you've also got, I suppose you've got storage inventories that you can go to as well. And if you hide empty 2, then I should find mine at the bottom. And then if I'm sensible, I will go and rename the one I've got to fire truck. What are we at? The shot rods, SR. Although it's not like you can search for it in a way that makes sense either. So I still have to scroll past your ones in order to get to the cargo from the main truck because you're connected as well.
Okay, I'm full up.
There's certainly no point taking down a lot of what we got with us, like batteries and a bit like that, power cells.
Oh, you know what else we should have done?
I don't know, but I'm still there, so let me know and I can do it.
We could have built a platform outside the entrance door to land these things on, rather than flying them all the way to the base of the...
Oh, right, no, I can't do that, no. Sorry, Tex. I'd love to help out, but not a thing. There's a medium cargo container on this vessel that no, it's yours and you've taken off. I see. It still shows up in the list, but you're actually you're long gone. Right, do you want to sort me out with a platform?
Yeah, though honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, if we're about to dig a hole in the side of this thing, I don't know that we want to waste a lot of effort making a platform.
Guys, don't worry about Clang stealing our stuff. We have made a few custom adjustments to this game that means that hopefully we'll avoid that. Although people are pointing out that apparently the main ship that we're working on inside there is a ship rather than a station, so it has a habit of clanging out. Now, part of me wonders is if that's actually part of the conversion thing that happens when you add blocks to an existing thing. Like, part of the repairing it will make it go, oh, hang on a second, this isn't connected to the ground. It's now a ship, and then it'll clang out.
So what I think we ought to do then is we ought to set up a station in there, the merge block on it, and then when we get that thing flying, immediately land and merge it and make it a station. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let me make... Oh!
Sorry.
Make
Keep
a
forgetting I've got
platform.
very limited sideways thrust. We didn't break anything.
Real
but,
quick here.
This thing was not designed to be really much of a cargo freighter in reality. God, chat is off on some really weird directions, but I gotta say, fair play to you guys at the same time. Why is the Twitch overlay up? Because I'm terrible and I clicked the wrong scene. Thank you for pointing that. Why does it take that long for someone to point it out? Really? But yeah, your chat, you're amazing. For a YouTube chat, what the hell? What the hell's going on? Everyone just swears that the YouTube chat is the bane of everything good in this world, and you should just not even bother reading it, and yet that's just not the case here. Awesome, guys. I mean, you're talking about some really, really odd stuff, don't get me wrong. But that's fine. You sort me out, Tex?
Working on it.
Oh, he's drilling in. Decided he's going to make some more serious changes. I'm fine with that. Let me get my drill out and help out.
I think that'd be good. I was actually just right-clicking.
Yes, yeah, I
So that
didn't.
there
I
wasn't,
went intentionally. Just force of habit.
God, okay. I'm out of Hydra. Okay.
It's alright, I can take over. No, I'm out of steel. Quick. Before I die of running out of Hydra as well. No! Right, I'm settling down. I've got so low I want to be able to get back into the ship again, just in case. Not that that actually recharges me, but yeah. We should be alright now. That's big enough. As long as we land carefully. Which we always do.
Oh yeah. Land with care. Hope that there aren't any lag spikes.
Chalk another death up to me, please.
Wedgie.
The piston elevator might have crashed onto my face just then.
Wedgie! That's entirely your fault.
It is. Well, you know, I think that thing's a liability, so I was removing it just so we'd be.
Oh, it actually is your fault. Alright.
Yeah, and then as I was removing it, the platform just fell and landed on my face.
That's brilliant. Yeah, I think you may be right, Chris Golden, saying that the quality of the audience might be not necessarily a reflection of the streamer, but a reflection of the streamer's attitude to some extent. Like, if you get some people that are very shouty and it encourages that sort of audience, whereas I think I'm quite relaxed in general. Encourages a relaxed chat, and yeah, as I said, you guys are awesome. You've been around for ages. Same with Shaq. Like, generally a pretty good environment full of some pretty cool people. Come join us on Discord.
How are you sorted
Links
out
are in the
for
video description.
hydrogen and oxygen bottles? Sorry, I didn't mean to mess with your ad.
I felt it was something. Oh, hang on a second. Time for a plug. I am terrible for hydrogen, but I have an oxy bottle. And this massive hole down into the center of the earth now scares me.
Yeah.
There does seem to be a ramp of sorts.
Oh
around
yeah,
the
I did that
side.
as well. I've died again, by the way. Just so.
So, okay.
Hang on. Hang
Wasted,
on.
do you want to hang out here, and I will
Hang on.
go downstairs, and we'll make
Hang
this
on.
new tunnel at ground level?
Hang on. The game just failed to save. Don't do anything. The hell? Okay, we're going to bring this up just because I've used it on Twitch recently. And there you go, guys. Ignore the big header. Oh, in fact, I can do this easily here.
We need to do a save and reload.
No, we can't save. That's my point.
Oh,
Did you not? Yeah, did you not hear that? Like
so you're saying we're Iron Man mode all of a sudden?
the save has balked out and is now erroring every time it tries to save. And I'm not out of memory like it says that I am. Nor have I run out of hard drive space.
Do you realise how tempted I am right now?
Don't even think about it. Where chat? Any idea? It's not the name is too long problem though. This name is not too long. It's tiny. Oh look, let me change it to an even smaller one. Oh, that's saved. I don't know. Okay, that name didn't seem long enough for me to trigger the name is too long problem, but it did just save now, so we're all good. Panic over.
Oh, good.
Wow. Do you mind? I just need to get down there to collect my remains.
I do mind. You push off the edge. I don't mind. I babysit. God, that's terrible. Terrible and old.
So to answer the brave soul who asked it earlier on, yes, this will be a build episode.
So, are we going to find ourselves... We don't need to build now, surely. We need to locate where the hole needs to go through, because we don't need to build anything to get down. We'll have our hole. So it's warhead time, for all intents and purposes. You know? We just need to work out where the
I do
quick
have
route-
an elite welder, just FYI.
Kill him quick. He's got the loots. Got him.
There's a regular welder in the fire truck too.
I don't want a regular welder. I want your elite
I'm sorry.
welder.
There's a dental pick. I mean, drill pick.
Wedge. Not wedge. Dex.
Yes, but
Let's figure out where to put our big hole. I don't know what you're building here.
there are so many ways to answer that, and none of them are appropriate. Yes, let's figure out where to put our big hole.
I'm just making this other big hole safe to get down.
What the heck did you do, Wedgie?
Are you stuck
Okay,
here now or
that's
something?
probably a bit long.
Oh, Wedgie. What did you do?
Come on, waste it. Okay, maybe you guys are right. Maybe you guys are right, and I just misjudged it. Sorry, chat. Sorry. Okay, so
Okay,
we
I am
need to
at
do
a spot where I think a good hole would be.
Ooh, hang on. We're getting real close here.
You're a little on the high side. Are you at the base? Come down.
No, it's fine. I'm just looking for the shortest distance to begin with, and we can sort of go from there. See how much variance there is. All right, now I'll get completely level with you.
Okay.
For goodness sake.
You're gonna level with me.
I'm still at level with you. This is close to level because we want to be able to fly the ships in level if we can. It'll be easier.
Yep.
That looks about right to me. I don't know about you. What do you reckon?
Are you level?
I think. What do you think? Is my broadcasting
I can't actually
off?
tell. I can see where you're at, but I can't tell what it is in relation to the horizon because I'm in a hole.
Well, just line your screen up centrally, and because you're standing based on gravity, that'll be the point where it's the horizon point.
Okay.
So
I'm
just
standing on a
look. So yeah, I know, but I understand. Just look so that your screen seems to be horizontal to the hill you're looking at, and that will be correct because you're gravity aligned. So I think we're about level now.
Yep. Looks like it.
All right, well, drill towards each other. Whoever dies first loses.
Grill chicken.
Coming for you, Tex. My drill's a bit shit, but I'm coming for you. 25. 20. I can hear him now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh my god. There's a text. I should have left the tiny little gap because that was a very classic, we've joined the tunnel sort of meeting, you know? I swear there's some promotional shots of when the channel tunnel was open, for example, that look like that. They're just like tiny gaps. There's some French people there, and there's some England people there. Hooray! A tunnel.
Here, let me fix it up here.
It's not the straightest tunnel in the world, if I'm honest.
No, it's not.
But it'll do. Because we're going to blow up with warheads anyway, because we won't fit the ships down this end. So. Commissar Fox! Another donation. Thank you, man. To remind Wedge, life is the Emperor's currency. Spend it well. That's quite vertical.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to end up, yeah, that's not quite right, man. We'll end up having to come in at an angle that will fuck us up, basically. The tunnel's closer than that, but in reality, if you wanted to restore it to vertical, we've both come in at an upright angle. Because the way these stupid drills work is that they don't drill straight. You have to, like, angle up in order to drill straight. Bit dumb, but... Is this any flatter? This is a lot flatter. Still not fucking straight, mind. We are making a mess here.
Okay.
Can I propose the introduction of warheads?
Yep.
Cool! Warhead time!
The proper application of high explosives will make every situation better.
My favourite time of the day. Warhead time.
Actually, before we do that, we should probably fix our spawn.
Ah, boring. Warhead time.
I know.
Got to spawn outside. On the truck. We'll be fine. I'm with the others. There we go. Warheads. Go.
Are we doing small warheads or big warheads?
Big warheads.
Wait, where
Warheads.
are they again?
Boring. And quite ineffectual. Awesome 247. Still waiting for that assault on GCORP GCORP HQ. That might have been postponed by what we've just found. We are going to go for that eventually, but I was not expecting to find a ship underground that might take us off the planet. That's pretty cool. So we're going to need to sort of reassess the situation a little. And maybe make use of that. That warhead's quite close to where our platform is.
Yeah.
Close enough that we're going to want to move those ships before we set any of them off.
Yep.
One of these two definitely had explosives in. I can't remember which one it was. Is there any way of accessing the cargo for the... Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. Don't worry. It's only a small connector left, so...
Okay.
Oh, I remember the explosion. Oh, there or something.
So, remember how when I put those bottles into the fire truck and they disappeared?
Mm-hmm.
We have just happened with all the explosives down here.
Do you remember how many you put in?
There was about... No. In the fire truck?
Yeah, I just took 80 explosives out of the fire
No, I
truck.
mean the explosive storage down here.
Yeah.
It had about 200 explosives or so. Or at least a good 120 or so. They're all gone now because of the inventory bug.
Okay. Great. I
Well-
think we have enough explosives up here in the fire truck end to cover us.
Well, I hope so, because we just lost all that stuff that was in those cargo containers downstairs because of that bug.
Well,
We
will
also
see.
need a lot of steel tubes if we're going to do this. 12 per warhead.
Large or small? Small.
All.
Okay. And girders, which is something we don't really have.
We actually do have a lot of girders.
Do we?
How many
Okay.
do we need?
Okay, 24 per.
Wow, I don't know that we've got that many. Let me see. I got 56 girders.
Yeah, as chat is mentioning, the stream so far has not gone that well.
I have 56 girders, which just disappeared because I tried to put them in my fucking inventory.
Right. We might need to do a server restart then?
I'm going to I'm going to load myself in a cryopod, and I'm going to log out and log back in and see if that
To
fixes.
see if that helps, yeah. Disappearing stuff is certainly not good.
Speaking of disappearing stuff, is the Necomata, did it get moved?
No?
Or is it over on... Oh, okay, it's on the other side of the cell. I was about to
You
be
scared me
seriously
for a second there.
perturbed. Yep.
No. We have a Nakamata, we're okay.
I scared myself.
You got in you of any use, if anything. No tubes is a noticeable thing here. Tubes is a problem. There ain't tubes up in the big one?
Small tubes?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let me
There's
try...
24 here.
unless we're going to do a reboot, let me try disconnecting and reconnecting.
I can't. I don't think it's warranted for. I mean, I know it's fucking annoying, but
I will notice that we're also at sim speed of 0.7.
what was that? Steel plates.
That's a really annoying bug.
Yeah, I can imagine it is. Doesn't seem to happen to Wedgie.
I just die and lose everything anyway.
Yeah, well, that's a different problem that
And
at some
for
point
that
we'll have to deal
reason-
with.
For that reason, I try and avoid carrying things. So
Well, it's not even carrying things. It's that when I move something in my inventory, all of a sudden it just disappears.
I think what Wedgie's saying is he can be summarized as kind of useless.
well, I was gonna say I did make the safe way down, but given that you've blown a massive fuck off hole, yeah, I
We
guess I
haven't
am
yet.
useless
We
now.
haven't yet. We will do.
We're about to.
I wonder if chat has
Did
any
you just
ideas
die again?
since I'm loading.
No, you didn't.
Who,
Sorry.
me?
Just further away from me than I expected. You're trying to fly up, I see. I see.
I'm trying to get as far as I can without, having to use the hydrogen.
Well, I think it is. Fucking is. Nice. I don't know if you guys noticed, but the rock at the entrance is full of silver ore.
Ooh. Well, if we had a refinery, that would be great.
Oh shit, yes, of course. Damn it. I'm just thinking, ooh, silver! Will be good. Will be amazing. Oh
Be
dear.
great.
Wedgie, how many times have you died and we don't know about?
I think you're up to date with them all now.
You reckon?
I reckon so, yeah.
Hey, the girders showed back up. And
nice.
I've got some explosives. Nice.
Oh, cool. So it fixed itself on a reload.
Only 35, but maybe the rest are in the cargo container.
In the container, because you can't carry anymore. Yeah. Cool. Well, that's good news.
That's
Fixes
indeed.
itself on a relog. That's not too bad.
We
However,
actually have a cryopod now.
how are
We
you
can do
doing
that.
for... We don't have the small steel tubes for this. I need to fly up again. It's as simple as that. Let's go. Shot rod. Ho!
You do realise that all the warheads are now operational.
No, they're not. Oh, are they?
Well, actually, two of them are. Actually,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Hands
yeah,
off.
they're not all
Hands off.
operational yet. Not only that, but do not arm them.
Okay.
Not until we're ready. Let's not have any mistakes.
I do like that they are pink.
Well, they're kind of hard to miss.
It was either
Yeah,
that or like
it's kinda-
lime green.
Can we actually reach? Yes, we can reach the actual control panels in these. That's good. So we got everything in this one except for. So we need like 24 small skill tubes. It looks like.
I definitely need to give this thing more sideways thrust. This is a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, I probably need to fix the same thing.
Just so paranoid about breaking it now. Oh god. Poor Rachel. You for the
I'm not
donation,
happy.
Ellie.
I'm not happy.
$5 donation from Ellie that reads, I think useless is being a bit too generous with Wedgie. That's brutal.
But
I can't argue,
music.
per se, but it is somewhat brutal. Thank you, Ellie.
Well,
Making an
technically
entrance
speaking,
with style.
Wedgie did make us a nice little ramp arrangement after he broke the elevator.
Hey, that was an intentional breaking of the elevator.
Right, are there any tubes in this side of
I think you'll have to produce some. Which apparently
Nope.
none of the materials actually got transferred over. It's just they're sitting in the refinery back at the base.
Nah, we're good. We didn't have a refinery back at the base, remember? I said that.
I'm sorry, they were in the assembler back at the base.
No, you can't be making mistakes like that. Nope, nope.
Okay.
Yeah, there was nothing from those programmable blocks. Nowadays, you just have to approach them in the scenario and you'll get anything useful from them. I think we've unlocked pretty much all the things we're going to, honestly. It feels like that. I mean, in the end, this is episode 8. We've been doing this for 2 months now. Once a week. For like 3 hours. So if you add that up... Okay, we've not been the most efficient. But I can't help but feel that surely we must be sort of heading towards the end of this scenario, especially as we found this last ship. But I don't feel like we've explored everything yet. There's definitely more stuff out there that we haven't seen. So there is now the question of whether or not we hang around a bit and go and explore. We're definitely going to have to mess around a bit and go and get some more components to repair this ship. So there's going to be some convoy raiding and so on, which will be fun. But
My real question is that are we supposed to make a grand assault on the GCORP headquarters? Or do we just escape?
Part of me wants to... There's a GCORP ground base that I feel like we should at least go and see what's going on. Part of me feels like we should maybe leave this place by obliterating GCORP and the horrible things that they are doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Can you make me about another 20 or so small steel tubes?
I've made 100,
Perfect.
and I'm loading them up into the ship to bring them down now. Do we need anything else for our purposes? I am loaded up with a vessel that can bring this stuff to us. What do we need?
But theoretically, we should be able to bring that vessel inside shortly.
So
As we blow
anything,
stuff up.
basically.
Nah, I don't think so.
Where's my medium cargo container that hooked up properly?
Hey, Wedgie, you mind helping me move the rest of these medical components out?
Okay.
Not doing anything else.
There we go. Okay, so was there anything else interesting in the assembler I want?
And we also
Not really.
should probably consider making another assembler down in the cavern.
Yeah, I'll bring down what I can components-wise. It looks like we are
No,
going to be...
other way, Wedgie, other way.
Oh,
Don't unload the stuff I just loaded, please.
Wedgie on task. He's just trying to help. It would be. Poor little Wedge. Okay, we really didn't have much in this base, in honesty. But I do have the tubes we need to finish off those warheads to open up the entrance. So, that's something. Incoming! Oh, girders. Did we have enough girders?
yes, we have girders.
Do we have girders for all of the warheads?
Yes.
So they're all
Yes.
sorted. Okay, so it's just tubes. Yep, just tubes.
Yep, just tubes.
I just don't want. Chat's grilling me at the moment, like girders, and I don't
Hey,
want to.
Wedgie,
I don't
I'm
want to
gonna
be
take
wrong now.
off here. If you can go ahead and reclaim the steel from these blocks. So
People
they
also-
get exploded here.
Sorry. God, there's a really, really cool-looking moth on my mute button. Tonight is the night of the insects. The realities of living in a forest in the UK with lights on at this time of night. So the warheads aren't complete, right? We need the...
Two of them aren't complete.
Two
Okay.
of them still need the skill tubes.
So I'm going to come down and deliver them, but I'm not going to land, Wedge.
Okay, I'll grab them.
So before you remove the platform, hang on.
I'll
Alright,
grab them.
well, it's alright. Wedgie's
Yep.
dealt with himself. He fell off. I mean, to be fair, I can always deal with Wedgie if really necessary.
Okay, I got them. Okay, who's shooting at who?
Don't.
Well, don't in the first
I
place.
didn't shoot at you.
Yeah,
You
you
did
did.
shoot
Shoot
at
at
me.
the
No, I
nuclear
didn't. I
weapons.
shot above you, knowing it would miss.
You're in a spaceship. I'm a squishy dude in a suit.
So what timer should we set these for? Warheads. A minute?
Oh man, a minute's way too long. Make it interesting. Give yourself 5 seconds to get out.
I'm volunteering you to arm them then?
Alright.
Not yet.
Oh, wait. Steam's doing its thing.
Saving us from you.
Yes, as everyone in chat is rightly pointing out, and I'm an idiot, if I was intelligent, then I could show this left side with my SR search and then be able to move things easily. I keep forgetting. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Hello, Tex.
Are
You
we
may
all
live.
clear?
Hold on, I'm having to reload. I don't think I'm going to be able to get back in because it's the Tuesday night Steam self-destruct.
Did Wedgie break anything?
Yeah, I have lost connection. Oop.
Okay. Not in the least bit nervous about arming all these explosives.
You'll be fine. It's alright, we've got a good view from this turret. I promise not to shoot. I need to cough and use the mute button, but there's this really cool looking moth that's like literally sitting on it. You're fine.
You probably need to make sure you have some really dramatic music for this.
Okay, okay. I also should
As
get a decent camera angle for it as well. I'm going to back
I'm about to light this candle.
You want to back your ship away?
I'm going to fly away in my ship.
Okay, you need to be ready to do that. Are you giving yourself plenty of time?
We got 45 seconds on
Okay.
these.
Oh, right. Okay. I need a good indicator of the sort of time. Shame we can't do these in sequence, but no worries.
Well, I'm going to light them one by one, so they'll be about 1 second off from each other.
Ah, nice. Okay, that's perfect. From the back end to the front end?
From the back to the front.
Okay, and I've got a 45-second countdown, you're right?
Ready?
With a sim speed of 0.9, so we're almost a real 45 seconds. Give me 2 seconds, I want to get a timer up. Got to get this right. One take.
Technically,
Alright.
if I wanted to really do this right, I would add a couple of seconds to each one in succession, but... Okay, you ready?
I reckon I've got the timing. Let me know when you click that button. Countdown.
Start.
Okay, we're going. So this is going to be with a 0.9% sim speed, probably more like 48 seconds. Give this a go.
Okay, dramatic. I got a little turned around.
So a bit of dramatic timing towards the end, I get you.
Dun, dun, dun.
So what happened so far, guys? We have a 10-second time to recap. What happened so far is we spawned in, we had to build on the original vehicle and also the original base in order to get ourselves prepared for the journey. Then we moved on out, we crashed the original base, we had to reload the original base, and now we're coming up to 48 seconds, so I need to start moving the timer. Now we're going. We crashed the original base, then we approached the MRE experiment site that we've been at previously. We've gone inside it and we've found some really quite cool stuff, which is really fucking awesome. But at the same time, we now need to create ourselves a way into this area. So as you can see, it's a completely terraformed area, and I have actually missed most of the explosions because they seem to have triggered each other. But however, we are now working on making ourselves a way into this area so that we can move cargo in and out and repair the ship that is going to take us off this planet because it has hydrogen power. Cool, like terraforming underground experiment. And we have almost broken the whole way in. For some reason, the warhead at the entrance just disappeared instead of making the hole.
Of course it did. Are they all gone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I started at the right time, but I wasn't expecting the chain explosion. So I missed most of the impact of everything but the first two warheads. However, the hole's pretty good. Up to the fact that we haven't got a proper entrance to it. Now maybe we can go in with drills for the entrance and not...
I think we can blow this last one out.
I'm just wondering
That's
if we
gonna
could
be my
keep the
suggestion.
entrance hole smaller, but it's up to you.
Well, I think we're gonna have to get the freighter out of there. Yeah.
Yeah, true. But not yet. I think that's a long way off.
Just saying we could
Yeah,
blow
okay,
this
just
and
blow
then
it
we
over.
could. Yeah.
Let's go down there with the vehicles, provide the materials are close, move back. Oh, too much thrust. Don't turn sideways away so you got even less that direction.
You realize, of course, that I am gonna blow up Wedgie when I set this thing off.
I hope so.
Oh, I'm DC'd. I've been gone for ages.
Well,
Oh,
your
so-
body's still here. So
Get him. Loot him.
Let me save your gear for you.
I finally
There you go, Wade. I saved your gear.
I finally shooed the moth off of the mute button. And it took some persuading. Like I had to push it a few times. It was like, fuck off. I'm busy. No, I'm staying. I'm comfy here. I'm comfy here.
Girder, construction components, computers, explosives.
And it moved a whole maybe 4 inches. It just flew a bit on. It was just like, right, whatever. I'm done. I'm gonna sit here. It's quite cool. It's on the side of my PC. Yeah, I've not got that much useful stuff in this in reality. Backing off. I want to go kill some things with the guns. There, that rock. Die, die a death rock. Only land this somewhere sensible, I think, is a better idea, rather than just getting out of it in midair.
Come on. What's the sim speed at? Because I am doing some
It feels weird, yeah.
doing some rubber banding.
Sim speed is at 0.95, apparently. Says it's fine, doesn't feel that fine.
I don't know that I believe.
Yeah. I do have limited
I just
ammo.
can't get over how nice this little cavern looks.
It does look. He's done a very good job there.
Knowing what I know about Voxling, I don't even want to think about how long it took him to do that.
He did it with explosives.
Yeah, but adding back the ice and the greenery and all the rest of that
That's
jazz.
not so bad with shift middle mouse.
Okay,
But
are
no,
we ready?
he's done that in a clever way rather than a dumb way with explosives. And not only that, but it's thematic. But you just got to look at it. A lot of this has been done with explosives, I think.
Okay.
Yep, we're
So-
clear.
Yeah, are you camera set up? Because I've got a 20-second timer.
Oh, we're rolling. Just
Okay.
have a.
And it's lit.
It's a pretty good shot, just of you running past the camera, to be honest. I'd include that in the video. Has it not been 20 seconds? Oh, there we go. I love how the warhead hangs around for a while. It's just like, yeah, everything's good. Oh no, we're done. We're
That
done.
was kind of anticlimactic,
That's pretty good.
this angle.
SE certainly didn't struggle with it. It's a good hole. Ended up nice and straight, even though it wasn't to begin with.
Alright. We could actually set up some connectors on top of this scientific outpost.
Do we want to use a scientific outpost, or do we just set up some connectors on the ship?
Well, I figured we need to set up the medical supply.
I suppose, yeah. Does make some sense. Really be turning this thing's power off every time I get in and out of it as well. Leaving the whole thing running. Okay, so we just working on repairing these plate and motors. Sure how much of that sort of stuff I've even got in this thing. I've got motors. Not that I can access. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. The connector's on the base, so you can only access the parts from the base. So you need to have it on and flying in order to be able to get anything out of it. Yay, small steel tubes again. Everyone's favourite. I have nothing in this vehicle. We're going to have to fabricate most of what we need, and I think that means we're going to have to raid for it, actually.
Yep.
Because we're running out of stuff that we want to grind down. You know? Especially
Yep.
stuff that's got useful components that we want to grind down. When like this stuff here has got not stuff that we even needed. Yeah. Well, that's cool. We haven't had any action this evening, so maybe having an attempt to take out a convoy intentionally this time. The one convoy we've experienced has been a completely unintentional encounter.
What parts are we shortest on? Because that'll kind of determine what we grab.
Choose, it seems like, would be a good one.
We're good for motors? No?
Motors is also a bit of a problem. It's hard to tell. A lot of what we have left is back at the main base.
Yep. Well, I figure we built a gunship. Therefore, it would be a shame if we didn't blow something up.
Well, indeed. The only problem with the gunship is that we did not equip it in such a way that it could have multiple people controlling the turrets. So maybe, is there somewhere we can do that quickly before we go?
Mean a second cockpit or what?
Well, I just think it would be a good idea to not rely on the AI control.
No, I agree.
It's got a decent turret layout, but having those player manned, I think is going to help us a lot in the long run. So, is it cockpits we need?
Well, the way the fire truck is set up right now is these two Gatling turrets on the side are intended to be AI for basically anti-missile defense, and then the missile turret on top is actually intended to be player controlled. I was thinking I could actually add some Gatling guns and some rocket pods in line here on either side of the cockpit.
Possibly. I'm more wondering what, like, as far as requirements are controlled.
Well,
we need.
I think you either need a remote control block or you need. Let me see if I can control anything from here.
Yeah, but I need to be in the cockpit as well. So can you control any of the turrets, remembering that they're off? Probably.
I turn all the turret targeting off first. Yes, I can control them.
It is suspiciously green, like planet Earth, Captain Gilmore Gaming, because we have discovered like a terraforming area that clearly this corporation was using. And it's underground, and they've somehow managed to add oxygen and so on. It's some experimental site. So in reality, we just need one more seat, and we've got both of both of you on here manning turrets.
Yes, or we could use the fire truck also.
The thing with
I
the
was
fire
thinking-
truck versus the shot rod is that the fire truck currently has its rocket launcher on the top, which is not very good for shooting ground targets, which is what the convoys are.
Well,
We could build more on it, but this is just done and loaded and ready.
I think probably you and Wedgie on this thing, with him controlling one of the turrets. I can actually bring in the fire truck for hauling away the loot.
Fair enough.
And I can actually
Sounds...
add some rockets to it, so I have a little bit of direct fire capability.
I just don't think we have the components to actually add the rockets to it, is the thing. We don't have that much with us.
Oh, but if we're heading back out, we could add them at some point when we get the gear.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, eventually adding some more beef to it, I don't disagree with. That's brilliant. Oh, Elenia. Another donation. $5, but says
Ejector seat?
put Wedgie in a detachable seat just in case.
Brilliant.
Get in that seat, fool.
Well, I
But
would,
if we're going to put it on a rotor, the best thing about it is then you can make it spin as well for no reason, just so that all of his right is like in the vomit comment, basically.
Besides, the other advantage to taking along the fire truck is if the shot rod gets shot up, then we have a way to bring you guys back to the base.
Are you able to get in, Wedgie? Are you, what issues are you having? Are you
Well,
in?
my Steam's offline, and I'm going to give it a restart now. But the problem is, when I come back after restarting Steam, Space Engineers is going to be like version 0, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah.
Probably.
It looks like London servers aren't down.
Hmm.
I did have a pretty good seat for Macor back in the day. I think we need to reload, Tex.
What'd you do?
I just, while chatting away, pressed space and broke half of this fucking ship, apparently.
You leave your internal dampeners off.
Yeah, that's how I'm landing.
Oh.
Come on, Wedgie, get the 0-0 bug so I can reload. Come on, man. Come on, you got this for me. Come on, Wedgie, come on.
It looks like today's your lucky day.
Yeah! Yeah, quick! Oh, we gotta reload, chat. We gotta reload. Oh,
restart.
it's a shame. Gotta restart Space Engineers. Sorry about that. Let me just get to that for a second. Don't worry about it though. It happens every single time, you know. Every Tuesday we have this problem with Steam. It means we gotta reload. It's terrible. Terrible thing.
Please tell me you have a sad trombone sound effect, because we need one right now. Wah, 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 wah.
Yes, before it quick saved, indeed. Before it quick saved, I was just like, come on, Wedgie, come on. Give me the good news, Yeah, go. Now's the time. Where's that track? There it is. We don't have a sad trombone, but we do have that track. Oh, well. We had to reload, guys. Sorry about that. It's alright, we'll be back up in a second. Don't worry about it.
What a shame. What a shame.
God, what's gone wrong with the backups for this? Look.
Dude,
It has
you can't
no
find the
idea what's
backup,
going
I'm going
on.
to laugh my butt off.
Shut up. Shut up. Don't even goddamn say it. I need to go and look into the folder rather than judge by these file names. Now, we've learned this before from previous streams. We know this. Find this one, and then we go into backup. And the one we're looking for is this one. Copy it. Paste it into this folder, because Space Engineers, and that's just what you get. And now, having done so, when we go back to load game, we're going to find 2 versions of the save file with the same name, as long as we sort with this method. And we're going to load the more recent one. Look, where is it? Oh, shit. What is going on here? There it is. It's... Is that it? That can't be it. What have I done? It's all broken.
Did it reload with your ship broken?
No, I haven't reloaded the save list. That's the problem. I'm being an idiot. It's alright. It's alright. Wasted panic mode. Panic mode off for a second. Panic mode. Panic. We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Sorry guys, I'm not sure my cough switch caught quite soon enough there. You're talking about that cough.
I'm now concerned. What is happening? There should be one from the 31st. Last loaded at 0049. I've got it here. It's in a folder. Let's edit the sandbox.sbc to make it cool, have a different file name. A different save name, even. Notepad++ is not responding! Oh, it's called something different. Oh,
Because you renamed it.
I
You
renamed
saved
it, and I forgot. It's just called EFM. There it is. At the right. Oh my god, I'm a tool. Hey, a second moth has come to join the first one. What is it about? What is it about my PC that's so cool that everyone, all the moths want to hang out on it? But literally, there's now 2 moths just chilling out on the side of my PC right next to me. For no reason.
Bye, Axwell. Thanks for coming.
What's this song, by the way? Am I? Can you not see it? Oh, right, I'm on the Be Right Back screen. Alright, here you go. Top right.
How are we doing?
Well, if anyone's interested in PC hardware and that sort of side of things, coming up, server's now up. We're looking good. Shot rod is unbroken. If people are generally fond of PC hardware and that side of things, then this coming Friday on Twitch, I will be actually streaming live my first water-cooled build. So I'm going to be sticking onto my current system, which has a water-cooled CPU in a kind of, it's got one of the EK Predator 240s, which is a sort of, it's an all-in-one system, but it's built out of custom loop parts, and they just sell it together. And on Friday, I'm going to do the really perhaps quite stupid thing of streaming my very first time expanding that loop into reservoir, 2 radiators, GPU block, CPU block, clear tubing, red color theme with white and black. And I'm going to do all that live. So if anyone wants to tune in, that's going to be happening on Friday, and it's going to probably be quite a long stream. But I've been into PC hardware for most of my life. Got my first PC when I was 13, and it was a 386 that my dad brought home from work that they were getting rid of, and just said, "Here you go," and it had DOS on it. And yeah, just let loose on that, and that's kind of where I've learned. I've been building my own. The first system I built myself was a P2333, 333 megahertz. Fucking sick, bro. Sick. You might have had 128 megs of RAM, maybe 64. Can't remember. A long time back. I can just about remember what graphics cards and CPUs I've had. The rest of the specs of those systems, long gone.
Okay, since I respawned up top, do you mean you bring anything else down before I come down?
No, but are we coming down or are we coming up?
I
actually no, you need to come and grab the truck.
Yep. All the stuff that I hopefully didn't lose when we had to reboot there. Totally necessary reboot. Had to happen.
And yeah, the plan is I've got myself set up now with a capture card so I can run a nice HDMI input from my DSLR so we can get a top-down capture from that, get like pretty nice quality, and then I'll have a second camera that I can do sort of close-ups, and I'm going to do sort of semi-PC tech Q&A at the same time. I'm obviously I don't run a tech YouTube channel, but I'm pretty well clued up, honestly. I only build so many PCs myself because I only have so much budget, but I can definitely say that I have advised upon the configuration of a huge number of rigs. Like a huge number of rigs, including both Shaq and Morph's current PCs.
I died again.
Wedge!
What did you do?
I died getting back to the hole.
Oops, I should probably
Oh,
not have
and
my weapon.
The station is
selected
now
as-
completely out of power.
That's with nothing connected up to it as well. Did someone take the uranium out?
I don't know. Wedgie, did you do anything with the reactors?
Well, there was never a working reactor in this place.
Okay, what is it missing?
Everything.
Yeah, and it's not attached to the base, the one that he saw. We need to go on an attack. You're worrying
Where's
too
that
much about
other-
the base and shit. When we've got nothing, we've got no parts for this anymore. But we do have 2 other locations that we can respawn from.
Okay. Okay. I would
Swipes
really
is
kind of
saying
want to.
the station is run by a single battery, so yeah, that's the main problem. We just need to add more stuff to it because we've turned the lights and everything on. It's worn itself down to some extent, I think. Actually, no, someone's ground something down because the main lights are still on.
Wedgie.
What? I'm sitting in the Doom chair. I've not done anything, leave me alone.
Best suggestion of the stream. Gilmore Gaming. Build a long barrel rotating wedgehog launcher. Just yes. Yes.
Just no.
Yes.
No.
Yes. What do you mean? It's got all of the right long barrel rotating launcher, and then they went and added wedgehog into it. That could not be more ideal. Did we ever go into the reactor core room, by the way?
Yeah,
you
there's a
get-
broken down reactor in there with none of the components needed to make it work.
Oh, right. So there's a second reactor here. Okay, fair. So maybe that's why we were given the reactor components in that one in the other base.
Oh, there's a reactor over here too.
Yeah,
That's
but there's
leaking.
2 here, but they're both broken with no reactor components, it seems.
Okay. Okay. Well, if we're gonna go attack the convoy, let's do it. Wedgie.
We just got
I
one
just
spawn
filled
as
my
well,
hydrogen
didn't we? Wedgie, get aboard. I need a turret gunner.
I can't actually use those turrets.
Yeah, you can.
I
You
can't.
need to turn them on first.
They're
off.
turned on now.
Oh.
You can use them.
No, I've turned them off again. I was
Oh.
paranoid.
I don't blame you.
in all honesty, that was basically all it was. Like, not comfortable with these things moving around like they are.
Okay, you go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just dealing with the fact that I've got still very limited sideways thrust. Good in every other direction.
Okay. Let me. I need to drop everything off at the truck because remember I filled these 2 containers up.
Yeah, I have almost nothing on me. What have I got? Yeah, ammo. And oh, actually, I've got some bulletproof glass and some reactor components. Bulletproof glass is not a problem. Reactor components might be. Wait, I'm going to fly back in. Do you want to unload for me? Just quickly.
I suppose.
Oh, hang on. That was going very quickly for a second there. Hang on a second. 76 meters a second at this wall. Maybe not. I'm not crashing the shot rod now. It's my nice ship. I just perhaps needed to have put more thrusters on it. In some of the directions.
You know, if we actually moved this, the Necomata somewhere level, we could actually land on it and use it.
Remember, this thing has no power, so.
I know.
Well, I've removed the 27 reactor components that were in there. I'm going to stick them by the entrance door.
That's a great question in chat. What do I use for music? I use 3 different sources for my music at the moment. The majority of what you're hearing comes from Epidemic Sound, which is an awesome service that you can license as a YouTuber to be able to use their library in your tracks. There is a link down in the video description to their stuff. You can listen to it without being a member, you just can't use it like I am. But they charge very little. I'm not paid to promote them in any way. I just think their service is actually legitimately fucking good. All the music on the stream almost is from them. Then you have two other guys who are both awesome creators of music, one of which is just publicly available, one of which is kind of a friend of mine, so he's made it available for me, and that is Lazy Pirate Gaming, who produces a whole different range of music that you can just go and use in your videos as long as you credit him. And then aka Mike B, who is linked down below as well, and he's a very, very good electronic music creator, someone I enjoy a lot and like to promote, because he's also probably the guy that could be accredited to getting me into YouTube in the first place. So yeah, awesome fella that I finally got to meet and even be on one of the Keen streams with in a sort of Q&A session with the developers, which was kind of fun. Oh. And yes, as Dresden is mentioning in chat, I do try and I can't do it every time, but I do try and have a bit of after stream party in the Discord where we just go and chat in the channel and I get to meet you guys a bit better and jabber about whatever's happening. Are you set up, Mr. Texfire? And
Yeah,
are we unloaded, Mr. Wedgell?
I have ammo.
We are unloaded.
Good stuff.
We have
Cool.
ammo, and we have...
Then we can at least end the stream on the promised raid of stuff, because we've managed to spend 2.5 hours basically just getting here and opening that hole.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
So we've got a bulletproof glass shipment that is not really that useful. Is there anything specific that you think we might
Interior
want
plate shipment, which actually would be useful.
which would be a lot more useful? Where's that one?
It's towards the ice mine.
Okay, 12 kilometers away, that's not too bad. Should we go?
I think so.
Let's do it. Interior plate it is. Come here, my GCORP friends. They won't have large turrets, so they'll have limited range like we do. So as long as we use the rocket launchers, we should be pretty solid for this.
Oh, you are already over 2 kilos away from me.
Yeah, well, this thing it is the shot rod for a reason. Like the thrusters are all on the back and the front, and maybe down because that needs to hold it up. But yeah, I'll chill a bit. Oops, and press the Windows key apparently.
So are we using automatic missile guidance then?
No, I'm using wedgie guidance.
You see, I've turned them on and I can't control the missiles.
Look, Tex could.
I
That's
could control
really
the
weird.
Gatling.
What? Let me get out for a sec. Oh, let me get out for a sec. You take control of one of the turrets. I think you can you do it now?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me get back in again. You still in control?
Hang on. Yeah, I'm in control.
Okay, so you need to take control first, and then if I get in, I take control of the ship, and you still have control of the turret. I think it's probably time for a bit of crosshair here. Hasn't been that relevant tonight, but time for combat. Right, let's go catch Tex. How fast you going, man?
100. I can slow down some. I'm 5 kilometers out, 5 clicks out.
Great suggestion from chat. Blow up the ground in front of the convoys. Less chance of destroying the loot, and the AI will probably just crash and get stuck. I love that concept. What do you reckon?
Sounds like a plan.
That sounds pretty solid to me. There's our shipment, lads. 5k out. Takes us
Got a visual on it.
7 away. We have a visual. Ready for combat, ladies and gentlemen. The first time we've actually been vaguely equipped for it as well.
I am picking up a corporation distress beacon nearby. Be careful. It may be a trap. Or Either way, you
There's a
will
new
die.
distress signal. Interesting. We could check that out after we gank the shipment.
There's
How far are you
something
out?
down there that's
Something's
shooting at
firing at me.
something. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
that
they're shooting at me.
that pirate thing is shooting at you.
All right. Okay. Convoy has detected me.
Yeah, damn right, possible pirate activity.
I think I got a perfect hit.
It looked like you did, yeah.
It is.
I certainly minced it up with the gats a fair bit as well. I think we're done.
Alright.
All right. You guys want to fly cover on me? I'll come in.
Do you want me to halo on its arse?
We may have overkilled that a fair bit.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think we might have done a bit of overkill there. Did anything survive?
Yeah. A bunch of interior plates. Let me kill the AI.
Okay, I need to come down and see this. We're landing. Wedge has already bailed. He's fucking casual secondary gunman. He's like, well, I'm out, bro. I'm out.
I'm sure you'd rather me die and tell you that shit's gonna hit the fan on the ground than land that and have it destroyed, though.
Yes, I quite like this.
Well, then I think I did the right thing.
Okay, we did all right, actually.
Yeah. Did
That's
we
not
destroy
a
the
bad to say.
all the car containers down?
No, there's a cargo
No,
container.
no,
here
there's a
that's still
medium in there. I don't think we destroyed any of them. I can't
Okay.
imagine.
No,
it had
we
any more
destroyed
than
one
that.
of them.
We might have destroyed one, yeah. She's up. Still access denied. I just hacked you. And someone else beat me to the world. That's what happened. Yeah, there's 300 plates in there.
Is this thing moving or is it just
Yeah,
me?
no, it's moving.
Right, I'm sticking the
Moving 'cause we're
300
riding
plates
it,
in the
or-
fire truck.
Oh, it's moving quite quickly. And I'm stuck in it. Help! Help! Holy shit, it's off. Get the wheels.
It's okay, I got the battery.
It's not the battery that's the problem, it's the wheels. He's sliding on the wheels because they're frictionless because he's made a hover vehicle. That's why none of the wheels are pointing in the right direction, is because they don't need to be. They're just there to be frictionless and mean that it can just slide on the ground. And then it uses the thrusters to move, but that's why it's sliding like a lunatic. There's still a wheel left under there somewhere. But hey, we've kind of slowed it down. We got 100 meters away from where we started just in that. That's awesome.
Go grab the truck and bring it a little bit closer.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. Although there's a fair bit of parts on the floor back here by those things.
Okay, well let's pick those up first.
Yeah, there's a programmable block and a lot of scrap, which we can't use because Mix is broken in our world, unfortunately.
Yep. So don't worry about the scrap.
So yes, for anyone that was wondering about that side of things, We are aware that Mix is a thing, and that it would have been a cool thing to go and involve ourselves with. Unfortunately, we can't because our world is old enough that Mix didn't exist when we started playing, and he had to paste it in for us, which was really, really cool, but then it just didn't work. So Mix doesn't function like it should. It's there, but it doesn't work like it should, and it's in a different place to what it should be. How do you access the big cargo on yours?
Right behind the turret, there's a connector, or there's an access point.
Isn't that a small one still?
Yep, that's a medium.
Oh, it's the side of a medium. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes more sense. Cool. Yours is better set up. Yeah, picking up the scrap is thus worthless, and I should stop doing it.
I like it.
I love the fact that that thing's got like actually a landing beacon on it almost, with the flashing light that's on the front of it. Progress! Progress! Progress, and I need to kick this animal out of the room before she tears the carpet up. 2 seconds, guys. Here's a sexy view of these people doing something.
Hey Wedgie, I don't think we need to really worry about anything other than the about all the metal blocks and whatnot. Do you? Which I haven't heard Wedgie talking a little bit. Are you muted?
I was just humming to myself, wondering if we should bother grounding it down or not.
Something definitely hit me. Armor blocks for the win.
One out and one in, apparently. What do you mean random rolling wheel? What? Oh my word. Wedge up! Contain yourself! Contain yourself, man! Pull yourself together. Don't make me try and reenact the morphologist slap. Why is there a wheel? I don't remember this being a wheeled vehicle. This wheel. This one right here.
I guess it got an upgrade.
Not a wheeled vehicle. Yeah, it's been shifting the whole time as well. Is it just down to steel plates now? Doesn't look like it.
Right. Have we got a distress
any
signal we
metal
need
grid
to raid?
parts over yet? Or do you guys have any metal grids?
There's some metal grid parts just kind of sitting here on the hovercraft. Tax.
Parts with metal grid, or
There is
or-
literally a metal grid
Perfect.
sitting here.
Oh, there, lol. There's literally 3 metal grids and nothing else just sitting on the front of it. Okay, fair play. Can you see them?
Yeah, I just can't pick them up.
Let me grab them. Let me grab them. There you go. Where do they need to
Okay,
go?
stop. Quit.
Where do they need to go? Yeah, the thing is vibrating like a lunatic. Where am I putting these grids? What is the deal, man?
No, just throw them in the bin.
Oh, we're just putting in the bin. Okay, okay.
Put them in the bin. I'll deal with
Yeah,
it later.
they're in the cockpit for raisins.
Okay.
Where
We're
you
gonna go take back this thing that affronted my poor truck.
I think so. Our newly discovered distress beacon. Where is it?
Well, you know, 90% of the time, distress beacons are
Can you
just
guys
ships
see it?
with dead crew.
No. But it was.
It was kind of back the way we came,
Back the
so
way we
it
came.
was this sort of
Yep,
direction.
it's right over here. I think this crater.
I'm gonna switch back to the camera because actually that's the best flying position for the ship by a mile.
There it is.
Stress signal sighted. So it's not that crater, it's the next one along. What have you got for us, Crater of Doom?
I see you letting Tex go in on his own.
Oh, bloomin' hell, that turret's got crazy range. We need to go in
does.
hard. Turret down.
Missile turret is out of ammunition.
Turret's out. Whoa! Not all the turrets are out. Camera's down. I got a
Okay, I'm gonna
turret.
back off. I'm gonna back off.
That's more dangerous than it seems.
Right, we have a that works.
How are we
If you want to
looking?
pass over, I'll take some
we,
hot shot.
all we lost was the camera.
Okay.
And left missile turret.
Actually, it looks like both missile turrets. No. All right. So if you think, all right, you're not in missile turret control, right?
I'm controlling the right one.
All right, I'll try and give you a good line of fire and see if we can get into within 800 meters, which is your range, without triggering them. Got any shots?
I don't see any. Hang on, no, they're interior
There's-
turrets.
There's definitely stuff down there, man. No question.
You know what also just popped up? Construction component shipment.
Pretty nice, but this thing's damaged, man.
Hold on, I've lost missiles in this, so I'm just going to go in with the minigun.
It doesn't have the same range. But we are out of missile ammo, yeah.
I've got some.
Give it a
I
try,
can get
see
it-
if you got
I
any.
can get eyes on it without getting shot up.
We are in trouble, dude. The shit's got real. How's it going, Wedge?
It's not working, so I'm just going to go in and Leroy Jenkins it with a grinder.
Oh,
Shit, that is well armed. Yeah, it's interior turrets on the top. And this ship's taking a pounding like this. Oh no, it's not. It's Wedgie getting out.
Right, stay away. I am getting on the ship.
okay,
Clear
I'm
of
shooting
the
turret
turrets.
right now. I'm taking the turrets down.
Apparently I did a decent
I'm
distraction job. It's a shame I can't see
Okay,
what you're
both
you guys
turrets are
doing.
down. I just took out the 2 interior turrets on the top.
Right.
How's the damage?
No, there's one inside. There's one inside, and it killed me.
Damage super minimal. shot rod doing its job nicely. We have lost
Where was the entrance?
the camera still.
The rear.
Nothing else. How's it looking, guys? What's
I'm
progress?
I'm dead, so I'm stuck about 10 kilometers away back at the base by the big.
Where was the entrance? Where was the interior turret on the front?
The interior turret is inside the vehicle, and
On which
just
end?
the
Near
far
turret we
end
just
to
took out?
the far end to the
I'm not
the
getting
entrance ramp.
any shots from outside as I hover around.
Oh, you got to vector me in here, Wedgie.
Well, as you
So-
walk into the thing, just look straight ahead, and you should see it.
Okay, I'm not walking into it. From where I'm looking at it, from the turrets I just took down, is it on that end or on the other end?
Well, I can't tell because I'm miles away now.
Well, you were there when I was taking them out.
Yeah, but it's inside the thing.
Okay.
I can hear it, but I can't see it.
You've got to go in, board the
I'm not
vessel
gonna
and
go in,
grind
I'm
it.
going to hit it from orbit. Make sure.
You can't hit it from orbit because it's unless you want to blow up whatever they're carrying on it.
No, I can hit pinpoint it here. Okay, it's shooting at me now.
I'll go scout for you, man. Sim speed's gone to garbage, but yeah, let me land this thing and I'll go scout for you. Shot rod's done its job. There's nothing more it can do from this position, especially not without the camera. I can't pinpoint, so. Let's get her down. Shut her down. See if I can't repair a bit of the damage just by. Yeah, I can. Just by welding.
What side of the door was it on as you went in, Wedgie?
I'm right, I'm coming down now.
Far side, opposite.
Nothing important on me. Right, I'm coming down right. Oh shit! Oh. Almost. Right.
Okay, I'm covering you. Vector me in on it.
It's gonna be left side.
Behind the battery?
Not seeing anything. I mean, actually.
I wonder if we entered the same spot that he did.
Okay, wasted.
No, we did, because I'm recovering his shit right now. We're in the same place, but the turret seems to be either out of ammo
Maybe I just shot it.
or dead. Yeah,
Okay, just taking it out.
I think you may have got it, to be honest. Oh, hello.
No?
You're not gonna get that from outside. Wedgie is kind of right. It is well buried. You might get it from behind if we grind it open for you, but from outside, nah. It's right at the back of a long corridor at the back of the ship, basically.
Okay, so like around where I'm at right now. Middle of the ship.
Oh! There's another one.
See it.
Time for a death counter update. Wedgie +1. Wasted +1.
I don't even see where your corpse is.
Whoop, not 65. 46. Not that bad yet. And Wedgie onto the 28.
Human life is expendable.
Now we do not have a particularly close respawn for this.
I don't actually have a firearm. I have ammo. Okay, so I'm assuming I need to come pick you guys up.
How are you that far away already, Wedgie? You spawned at the wrong place.
I spawned at the truck, right? I'm like right next to you.
Oh, it's 20. Oh, it's 20. For some reason, I saw that as 20k, and I was just like, how did you manage to be that far away? Get off my head!
Okay, can I actually pick up your gear without being shot by the turret?
No.
Probably not, no.
Not mine. Wedgie's I picked up. He was fine. Mine, not a chance.
Okay. Nope, I see it. Oh, damn it, it's Wedgie's.
Yeah, mine's round the back side of it. Hidden turret that I didn't expect. A feather without the dampers. Stretch out that fuel, get as close as I can.
Wait, are you
I got
flying the...
Trying to.
What, the 14 kilometers?
Picked up your gear.
Oh, nice. Impressive. Oh, I still managed to kill myself. I almost did it. I got within 5 kilometers of it on the hydrogen I had by turning dampers off and just feathering the throttle, so I was kind of like just almost bouncing. But then I killed myself on the landing because I didn't come down quite slow enough.
Ah! And then I just got shot. Damn it.
No, no, the mission is failure. I think this only answers in one thing, to be honest. To be honest.
Which is what?
That after 3 hours, we have found a cool new place to go and adventure into. But what we need to do is move our
Yeah,
base over there now so that we can respawn. And that's going to take another straight up half an hour. So, do you guys want to respawn back at the main base? We'll start to move it, and as we do so, we'll end the stream there, and maybe we can start the next stream on us there.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Maybe, actually, I take that back. Before we do that, shall we go and repair the respawn that's down there?
What a great idea.
Yeah, but we haven't harmed ourselves by leaving it till the end.
Oh, okay, you're right. Except for I think we've pretty much run out of all the parts.
Alright, fuck it then, in which
Cool.
case, we have run out of all the parts, to be honest. Let's just move on. Wedger,
Yep.
get into your pod. I'm going to get into my pod. Dexfire, owner of the Nekamato. Sorry. Nikamato. You should drive us out for this, I think. This is your vehicle. Start taking us on. We just need to behave ourselves with this and not get it lost. We need to remember that this is our base, this is our home. And if we lose it, then that's a big problem. So we take care of this thing, and I think we maybe drive to our next location, ready to respawn and take back.
So,
I mean, our vehicles are fine.
why are you guys in the cryopods instead of the chairs?
Because the cryopods mean that you can log out. I mean, I shouldn't be in the cryopods. I forgot we added chairs. Whoa!
Oh, are we
and
logging
he's
out,
off.
or are we gonna? Why don't we just get back to our stuff?
And
It's
he's
not gonna
off.
take us that long. And then, where are we at? What time wise?
We've been going for 3 hours now.
So if we get back to our stuff, then we could stop there and then conquer the.
Sure.
Sound like a plan? Or we could leave it up to
Oh,
chat.
dear.
You want me to let you back in?
No, it's fine. I need to land on you. That's cheating. The test for space engineers is whether I can actually land on you with the jetpack at 60 meters a second
Well then,
and be able to walk into my chair. Is this space engineers multiplayer test? Although
right now I can't actually manage.
you
to
can't
go
actually
anywhere.
manage that speed. Come on, Tex, push it. Push it.
Well, somebody told me I did need more power.
You didn't. What I didn't change your power. I turned down your friction. It was for a reason. It was to stop you from hurting yourself. God, he says, hurting himself. Oh well. Onwards, Texfire!
Yeah, I would like to get all of our equipment back before we end the stream.
That's a good point. That's a good point. We need to
'Cause
recover
we
our
had a
gear.
lot of stuff that we
Yeah.
just
Oh, I didn't have
dropped
that
on
much
top
stuff.
of a turret. I did, because I had your stuff and Wedgie's stuff and my stuff.
Sorry, what I meant was the stuff we were carrying was not that upgraded. At least my stuff wasn't.
No.
I was carrying really standard gear.
And the construction components are actually getting away too.
I'm quite enjoying how utterly rock solid it is of me just standing on the front here. On the spotlight. Hey, dude.
Be fun to drive too, even with the 10 speed issues.
Well, it's. I imagine it's considerably better to drive without two small ships attached to the top of it. I imagine that
Probably
doesn't
right.
do it too many favors in reality. I mean, it works, but why is... Sorry, what? Just rocks floating in the sky. Going back to... what was I saying? We're going to ignore space engine. I was saying something. Go on. Ignore the rock. Ignore the rocks. Look how
I know
stable
a grumpy
this is.
panda.
Look
Looking
how
up a bunch
stable
of
it is.
rotors and trying to clang off of Mars is not the answer.
Clang drive. How did I overtake the vehicle by jumping? I'm out of hydrogen now. Bye! I overtook you by jumping. How is that a thing? No, don't worry. I deserve that. I'm back, baby.
Did you really get yourself another death just to catch up with the base?
Damn right I did. You are damn right I did, sir.
Okay, be warned, I actually exposed a block right over that one of those turrets for the mistaken impression that it wouldn't be able to point up. Oops. You had my death to me, by the way.
Nope.
Wedge Dead Redemption.
Wedge dead. Really? That's fucking
Well
awesome.
played. Well played.
Ellie, just have Wedge do kamikaze runs with a welder at those turrets.
Well, I
Why-
will do
why
that.
with a
I have
welder?
grind.
I was about to say, the welder seems the wrong part in this whole mix. I should
It
probably
adds a
have ignored
certain
it.
level of futility to it. Okay, where's the shot rod before I run over it? Is it
Rock.
on the other
rock.
side of the beacon?
Rock.
Stop! 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 Stop!
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. You clear it.
Okay.
Fine.
I never know whether they're synced properly, Dex. Give me a break. There's been so many occasions where like I'm like a rock. Or you guys are like, oh my god, there's a rock. You're about to drive through a rock. I'm like, no, I'm not. There's no rock. What are you talking about? And then we drive through it. And you guys go, oh, it's clagging out. You've broken the whole vehicle. I'm like, no, I haven't. There's no rock. Oh shit. The thing is there. Slow down.
Yep. No, I'm trying.
We have arrived.
I'm trying.
Slow, my beauty.
Ooh, nearly.
Oh shit, I died just for... Oops.
How did you manage to
really?
kill yourself when we arrive, Wedge? God damn it. Seriously. You're a special individual.
Damn.
Go back it up a little bit to where it's level.
And also away from that thing. I think it's a good idea. But the truck is safe, and the shot rod is safe. I can see the shot rod up there, and I can see the truck there. So we're good. We're good! No, I know what you mean, Ellie. I never played survival either, to be honest. Except for this stream, which has been actually kind of fun. But that, I can't help but attribute a lot to duck roll more than anything else. Holy crap, the fire truck's literally hovering over the thing. That seems
Yeah?
brave.
Is that why I got shot?
It just seems brave, that's all.
That would be 2.
Okay, so we've got 2 turrets. We've got one at the back, the far back, and then we've got one down the end of the corridor. Right, I can see the one at the back there. Oh, hello. There's tools, gun, and ammo in this cargo container that I can access. And this cargo container's got bulletproof glass in it. Can we find the power to this thing? Anyone's seen it?
Class 3's going for one now.
100 small steel tubes in one of these cargo containers as well.
Or it's about to be down.
It sounds like it's about to be shooting at people's.
Yep, it's down.
Oh, it was
Where's the
only
other
one
one?
that was cut. No, it was only one that was covering both. It was just a really good position.
Okay,
Although
I'm
saying
gonna go-
that, there's a set of stairs here, so there might be one upstairs still, because we haven't really. Or does this go straight outside? No, this just goes straight outside. No, we're clear. We're clear. Lots of interesting stuff. Lots of small cargo containers with like little bits and bobs. We got lots of power cells up here, it seems. Obviously, up here we managed to make the more cargo containers. Interesting how this one's neutral, so you don't have to hack it. This one's got there's some NATO magazines about, and then we've probably got NATO magazines in these interior turrets as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't have. No. You weld them up. You don't grind them down. Up, not down. That. Thank you. Indeed. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, motherfucker.
Honestly, we probably should have taken the mobile base with us in the first place
Probably.
for the pirate
It
raid.
is kind of the point of it.
Just got all excited.
Yeah, well, I wanted to kill some things, and we did well to begin with. We took out the convoy really nicely. And then this happened, which is just...
Slightly embarrassing.
It's not slightly embarrassing. What it is if you actually think about it, just another big shout out to Duckroll and how he's, in himself, managed to create a campaign for space engineers that feels like it should be what the space engineers experience is to some extent when you first start playing it. It's like
You guys managed to get the
we've got
the
normalized
gear
to
I
it.
dropped?
I haven't found it, no. I don't know where you died, so that doesn't help. But we've kind of got
right on top
normalised
of
it
the turret.
to this point. But I do feel like that you don't give any credit to the fact that, hang on a second, we just came out here and it's clearly planned with a storyline behind it. But part of this section was for us to come in this direction. He knew we'd come in this direction, and as part of that, you got triggered to this event and introduced to this ship as well. Which is another GCORP ship, it's worth noting. There's still GCORP signs on the outside of it, so this is a distress signal from one of the GCORP ships. So if you find any other info on here that's interesting, but you know what I mean, is that's cool. There's some real interesting design behind this, beyond just I know how to make a mission in Space Engineers that spawns some things at some times. No, there's actual creation here. There's story here.
The backpack was right here. Did you pick up the stuff already?
Despawn. It must have despawned because we were too far away.
Ah, darn it.
Well then.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to catch it before it.
No, that's fair play. That's fair play. We have at least secured this location, gained ourselves a whole bunch of stuff. We've got our ships back in, and also, I mean, we did actually manage to take out that convoy without any real problems. So I think this is a great place to kind of call it an end.
Ooh,
3 hours and 15
what's on
minutes.
top too?
Yeah, I did.
Gold. Gold! There's gold in them there containers.
Well, not gold. Power cells in this case, but oh no, there is actually gold as well. Silver ingots.
There's actually gold. I wasn't just being silly.
You say gold, it's silver, but
oh, sorry. Silver. There's moderately precious silver in there.
Silver's still worth a fair bit. But yeah, we've made some progress this evening, albeit with a very slow start and then an explosive ending. And I think, just judging by our performance, I think between the truck and the shot rod, we have a setup that's very capable of taking down convoys. We just ran into an extra complication here of something that was much better armed than Convoy. I mean, this thing had a large turret and like just a shit ton of interior turrets on it as well. It was very well armed in comparison.
Yeah.
And we got rewarded for it, but it took a bit of pain. So I think next stream, we're all about taking down some convoys, getting us the parts we need. It's gone into combat mode all of a sudden in this scenario, which I love. It's always going through phases. Dark Roll's done a great job of storylining how you play through this scenario and making it something that develops and changes how you approach it and so on. And suddenly these convoy alerts that we've been basically ignoring are now something that we're going to be paying attention to big style. Because it's like, ooh, that's the convoy we want. It's got the shit we need. Let's go take it. You know?
I'm willing to bet that after we attack a couple of convoys,
I bet you it ramps up.
Them up.
Yeah, I bet you it ramps up as well. I bet you he's got that stuff prepared. It really cool. And the fact that we've been able to do it for a month as well. I hope you guys have enjoyed this evening. I think this is a legitimately good example of how Space Engineers could handle a single player campaign all round. If you did like the stream, guys, please hit that like button. Makes a big difference. Really does. If you're new to the stream, hit subscribe. Live on Twitch Mondays and Fridays, live on YouTube on Tuesdays, and then there's videos during the week as well, obviously. Trying to sort of change up the style of late and do things that are a bit less like... I feel like I've been doing very run-of-the-mill stuff. The streams are fine, but as far as videos are concerned, they're kind of run-of-the-mill. Hang on a second. I would never say that. But still, there's some interesting stuff coming up on the channel soon, I hope. So, hope you guys look forward to that. Don't forget, you can check out Mr. Wedgehog here on twitch.tv/Wedgehog95.
Something like that.
Something along those lines, just without the verbal typo. And you can check out Texfire on Discord, because that's where he is sometimes.
On YouTube on Tuesdays lately.
And on YouTube on Tuesdays on my streams lately. And sometimes in the fire department doing that heroic shit. So big respect for him. Cheers, guys. It's been a lot of fun, as usual.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us. And we'll see
Good
you.
night, everyone.
I so want to kill Wedgie to end on. Just gonna
Go ahead.
save.
Because I've got it right here.
Wedgie, no. Right, that's it. Goodbye. Goodbye. I've exited before you can do anything. The stream can't even see it. Oh, they can. I switched back. Okay, there we go.
You also exited before Wedgie could load.
Oh,
In the
before either of
cryo
you could go
chamber.
into the... Yeah, but he was trying to kill me with a blooming grinder.
Hmm?
It was his parts or mine.
I didn't actually kill you with it. I may have mortally wounded you, but he's still alive.
It's not the first time we've lost all the parts in the world, so whatever. Thanks, guys. Oh, I've scared the moth. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to the stream as well, my friend.
Night,
Hope you
guys.
enjoyed it.
Thanks for coming and joining us.
Till next time.